Man, let's get right into this, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what this is Tough Love, and I am Mario J. Shout out to everybody over there on Instagram, Facebook, and right there on YouTube. We have a conversation. I love to have the conversations because I believe it helps build communities. It helps strengthens connections. And what other conversation can we have other than the people I've been probably messing with here on the social media streets for the past 48 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, on the screen, you see Manly Gossip, Mr. Tommy Sotomayor, and Passionate Bliss. If you guys don't know who these people are, they are content creators. Go check them out. Find out for yourself. Just don't hear from me. So basically what has happened is these guys have had an opportunity to all be on the same platform. And what happened was that Passionate Bliss, I guess she felt that Tommy Sotomayor was not speaking to her in the manner in which she wanted to be spoken to, so she decided to do a response video. We're going to get into that, ladies and gentlemen. However, I wanted to basically outline a few things. Okay, I want to outline a few things, but I want you to get to your own notion, your own, conception about the situation or whatever case may be. Now, Manly Gossip is a content creator who's, I guess, publicly, says some things in regards to Tommy Sotomayor, in regards to not agreeing with some of his content or rhetoric or whatever case may be. Shout out to Manly Gossip in the room. And he was able to have a conversation with Tommy Sotomayor and so to a certain extent squash the beef. Man to man, a mano a mano, and we are all about having the tough conversation over here at Tough Love. However, the situation tend to turn left when Passionate Bliss was added to the platform. She felt immediately that Tommy Sotomayor disrespected her, and she decided to go onto her platform and then do a response video. We're going to get into what led to the fallout, and we're also going to get into what I felt should have happened after all of this. I'm going to drop the link as soon as the videos play, and we're going to open up the lines for commentary. So you guys stick around. Let's give the backstory, because I don't like to give just a one-sided narrative. I like for everybody, that had a stake in this to actually, get all sides of the story in. So that's only fair. So let's get into this commentary. Again, this is fair use, goddammit. Don't come play. I'm about to piss somebody off. Don't come over here messing with me, goddammit. Make sure that you start this video from the beginning if you catch it at the end, so that way you can understand. Let me say this real quick. The only person I'm subscribed to Manly Gossip, and I'm also subscribed to Passionate Bliss. I just actually subscribed. I'm not subscribed to any of Tommy Sotomayor's channels. I guess because Moneyboy Trey, who is a adamant supporter of Tommy Sotomayor, he kind of gives me, feedback and asks me what's I think. And we have, conversations or whatever case be. I do not agree with everything that Tommy Sotomayor says. However, the issue is that A lot of people, when they try to combat Tommy Sotomayor, they end up debunking their own argument. And I believe, God damn it, Tommy Sotomayor may have got another one under his belt in regards to a win. I believe he may have gotten a win, and I'm going to show you guys what I mean. And before I let the cat out the bag, goddammit, Tommy, if you're out there, hit the link. I'm about to piss somebody off. God damn it, Tommy Sotomayor. Sometimes you be jumping in the middle of the goddamn show talking about, oh my God, I want you to hear this shit from the beginning, goddammit. Shauna said, I don't agree with anything, goddammit, that he says. However, I want you guys to sit back. We're gonna take this tough love journey and we're gonna have the conversation. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna explore this content. So again, fair use, goddammit, fair use. I'm gonna put this up here because some people don't hear me in the back. Some people don't hear me in the back, goddammit. All right, so this is what happened, y'all. Here we go. Some of y'all hard-headed.
Miggy me. Now, Tommy ain't got us beefing, man. I'm going to tell you, though. I'm going to tell you what happened, Miggy me. Certified Truth TV got mad because I wouldn't let him come on my live show when Tommy was up here. Passionate Bliss, I don't know what his intentions are. You know what I'm saying? If you feel Passionate Bliss, he's coming at you wrong, you have the right to leave. I'm not trying to make you get up here so he can attack you. I have your back. I think he just wanted to have discussion with you because you disagreed with him. I disagree with him too.
Now, what I want to do real quick is I want you guys to hear Manly Gossip encouraging Passionate Bliss to come onto his platform and to have the conversation with Tommy Sotomayor. And basically what happened was Tommy Sotomayor, I think for the past couple days that I've seen, has said, hey, if you have an issue with me, you know, come up here and let's talk it out. I don't care what it's about. I don't care from when it was. If you got smoke, then go ahead and pull up. And I like to commend him for coming out. If you got beef, goddammit, pull up, goddammit. But what I've seen is a lot of people, they're not pulling up, and then I've seen people kind of talk around him versus talking directly to him. So Manly Gossip is like, look, bro, hey, Tommy, I'm going to drop the link, pull up. Hey, Passionate Bliss, if you got an issue, pull up. So it was the pull up goddamn time. So shout out to him for allowing the conversation to start, because you need two people to goddamn have a conversation. KC, Money Boy, Trey. I see y'all. Hit that like button, y'all. Stop playing with me. Stop treating me like this, goddammit. Stop treating me like this, goddammit. Shauna Grant in the building. So we're going to have this conversation. I'm going to let this play, but I want to point out a few things, right? I want to, the pull-up team, goddammit. I want to point out a few things. Manly Gossip just said, hey, you know, go ahead and pull up Passionate Bliss, and I got your back. And I'm gonna also talk about this later, but I want you to listen to what he says. Okay, here we go.
He's not in these black community helping these people, but he's claiming he's in the black community helping these people. And that is a problem. And that's why this is what my whole show is about. Like, I can't stop him from bothering Tommy. That's a whole nother topic. But I'm just getting tired of the man lying. Miggy me. Now, Tommy ain't got us beefing, man. I'm going to tell you, though. I'm going to tell you what happened, Miggy me. Certified Truth TV got mad because I wouldn't let him come on my live show when Tommy was up here. Passionate Bliss, I don't know what his intentions are. You know what I'm saying? If you feel Passionate Bliss, he's coming at you wrong, you have the right to leave. I'm not trying to make you get up here so he can attack you. I have your back. I think he just wanted to have.
Again, I must point out that he said, I have your back. So right, here's the thing, y'all. What the fuck does, I'm about to piss somebody off. Let me give some tough love to Manly Gossip real quick. So Manly Gossip, this is what got you in trouble, brother. This is what you got your ass in trouble, goddammit. When you said I got your back, what does that mean? Does that mean that you guys was going to double team Tommy? Does that mean that you was going to talk up for her? Like, what does that mean? Because this woman was under the impression that you was going to shoot, pew, 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 pew. You was going to fire off some shots for her. You was going to say some things to her. So here's the thing. We go into this whole situation with this woman, Passionate Bliss, under the impression that Manly Gossip is going to have her back based on what he said, right? I want y'all to listen to the rest of this shit. Don't play on me. Hit the like button. God damn it, I gotta keep asking. I'm about to piss somebody off. I ain't got to say that no more. God damn it. Fair use. God damn it. Y'all motherfuckers be acting up. Y'all motherfuckers be acting up. God damn.
Have discussion with you because you disagree with him. I disagree with him too, but I do have your back. I'm not going to let Tommy jump down your throat or disrespect you. If you feel that he is disrespecting you, you have the right to leave at any time you want to. I would not let him attack you or hurt you or anything like that. Yeah, don't stop till you get enough, man. You just talking crazy. So how you doing tonight, Passionate Bliss?
Right now, Crispy's watching you.
How was the weather out where you? Or how was the weather out there, Passionate Bliss? How's the?
Listen, I'm gonna pause it because I want to pause it. Goddammit, this is my shit. This my shit. Shout out to the Tough Love family, the Pull Up family, the Pull Up team. Listen, what I wanted to do was Manly Gossip is in the building, y'all. So shout out to Manly Gossip. I'm going to be putting certain comments on the screen, but I don't want to take away from the video too much because I want people to see it for themselves. However, I will throw up a couple comments, and as you can see on the right side, you can see those comments. So if you want to give commentary, Manly Gossip, you can feel free to. Again, it's tough love. Y'all motherfuckers have some thick skin when y'all come over here. But I'm going to point out where I think things went sideways and what was wrong and what was right. So I'll pause the video from time to time to give my commentary. However, I will drop the link after I finish playing the videos because it's fair that everyone see the videos in order to form a perspective versus just hearing my side of the story. You see what I'm saying? And again, someone asked me, how did I feel? Because I was out with the kids yesterday doing some family stuff, but I didn't get a chance to see all of this. So I just caught up, and I really want to give everybody a chance, an opportunity that rock with me and that support Tough Love, an opportunity to see what I'm interested in right now. Again, this is not the Everything Tommy Sotomayor do channel. This is not everything, all the beats that he got channel. Fuck all that bullshit. This is the Tough Love and having the conversation. And right now, the one of the hardest conversations is trying to have a conversation with Tommy Sotomayor. So they say. But now that he's been putting out this narrative of I am willing to have the tough conversation with anyone, I'm trying to showcase that these are the people that are trying to have a conversation. Some people are successful and some people are not. Tommy even jumped in my goddamn comment section and was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm about to piss somebody off because I was like, "Oh wait, do we got beef? Houston, do we have a problem?" But you know, he didn't see the whole goddamn video, so I'm glad someone was in the goddamn comments saying, "Like Tommy, oh, pump your brakes, player. Pump your brakes, player." But right now, again, I commend him for saying, if you got beef with me, pull up. If you want to have a hard conversation, let's go. Let's have a hard conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, Soto Nation, I want you to listen to me very well, goddammit. This ain't about beef. This is about having a tough conversation, and this is about going to the source. So check it out, goddammit. I'm going to play this goddamn video, and I will stop it when I feel like it, because I can, goddammit. Y'all like I did? Goddammit. Here we go, goddammit. Here we go.
The weather out there.
Mike,
Yeah,
I see you, Mike. I see you, Mike.
All right. Yeah, Passionate Bliss. I dropped the link. You right, Money for a Trade. If she stay respectful, he'll stay respectful. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let nobody hurt Passionate Bliss.
You making it real hard for me to shut the fuck up, manly gossip. You making it real. I'm about to piss somebody off. You making it hard for me, brother, to shut the fuck up. I don't know what. I'm not about to let nobody hurt. Passionate. That's a grown woman, bro. Let her stand 10 toes down and do her thing. It's just a conversation. I believe you set a false pretense, bro. Like you came in like you were getting ready to save her from something. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. She's getting ready. She's, goddamn it, she's an attractive woman. I'm gonna put her picture back on the screen. Attractive woman. She seems like, you know, she's successful to a certain extent. However, let her handle her business. You know what I'm saying? Let her handle her business. I don't like the way you set the narrative for it. It was almost like Tommy's the Antichrist, and I'm gonna protect you. I have this holy water. I have a prayer for Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my hands on him. You know, and I just think that you set the narrative up a little wrong. Like, hey, come up. You know what I'm saying? I'll moderate the situation. You know, and I'll allow things not to get too out of control. However, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the energy be what the energy is, and I think that you gave her this pretense that you were going to cape for her. You was going to simp for her, goddammit. You was going to gaslight her a little bit, player. So I just want to, this fair is fair, goddammit. Fair is fair. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be. I want to be saved. I can't do the girl part real good. I don't want to be. I'm about to piss somebody off. Let me play this bullshit. I be all day with y'all. Fuck.
Yeah, Passionate Bliss, go on and hit the link. Oh, okay. You bought some sundresses. That's good. Yeah, I dropped the link, Passionate. You can go on and click it.
What the fuck? You wait on me. You wait on me to say something or go live. So you're watching me. And then I say something. And you just start writing stuff in this man's comment section.
Yeah, I dropped the link again, Passionate Bliss. If you're ready to come up. Anytime you're ready to go, come up, hit the link. Hit the link, hit the link.
Because he had some things to say about me, so I'm going to let him answer any question, ask me any question. What's going on,
man?
None much. Are you live on my show, so I'm live on yours? Let's go ahead and have the conversation with you yesterday that you did a show, and you seemed pretty adamant about your things that you disagree with me or dislike about that I do. And a few of the statements that you made were not true, but I would like you to do me a favor and as
God damn it, he didn't post this motherfucking shit again. Who he think he is? I'm tired of tough love punk ass. If he posts a video, I swear to God, I'm gonna smack the. Listen, calm down. Calm down. You're doing too much. You're doing too much, player. Drink some water, cuz. You need some electrolytes, cuz. Do a push-up. Do a push-up. Take that energy over there. Okay, keep that negative energy over there, goddammit. Okay, but check this out. In case you guys don't know what's going on, right now, Manly Gossip is live on his channel, right? And Tommy Sotomayor is live on his channel. Tommy Sotomayor then hit the link for Manly Gossip, so now he's multitasking over that motherfucker. Pause. He's multitasking, and he's streaming live on to his audience on DeSoto Nation, and he's also on Manly Gossip's channel. So I just want to kind of give you guys, you know what I'm saying, a gist of what's going on, because some of y'all slow. Some of y'all, yep, I said it. I said it. Some of y'all slow, goddammit. Joy, I see you, Joy. And Rain, I see y'all out there. Here we go.
you have the opportunity now, you can state those cases and go ahead and we can have a conversation.
Okay, what did you say that I said it wasn't true?
Well, no, I'm gonna let you state your point now, and we'll deal with it now instead of what you were saying over on that show, so I can address it here, because it's best to have a conversation. So there were things you didn't like, and like I said, I was listening to it, and I was trying to get you to come on the show. Then you were saying a lot. You were very animated about what it is that I was doing that you felt was wrong. So I will allow you to be able to say it in front of my audience as well, so they can see you. And like the fat dude said that I would never invite you on my show, and yet I did. And I don't know why she's making that face about me saying the fat dude when he sit up there and put bananas in my mouth, and she thought that was cute. See, that's why the niggas is wild. Oh, it's okay for him to sit up there and do all that talking. All I said was the fat dude. I don't know the nigga's name. My bad for calling.
Okay, I got it. Listen, I'm trying to give all of the goddamn sides to this shit. I'm tired of y'all trying to make me do this shit. Trying to be a news reporter and shit, but I'm trying to bring y'all up to speed so that way you know where I'm coming from. Hit the like button, god damn it. Stop playing with me. Y'all adults, hit the like button. It's free, god damn it. If you want to hit the Cash App, hit the Cash App. Give me $25. I'll probably go get a sandwich or something. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe I'll give it to my daughter or something. But here's the thing. Check this out. So they're talking about this guy called Certified Truth TV. Now, I really want to do this. I really want to do this now because I think that this would be the great point to stop this. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you exactly why Tommy Sotomayor would have a problem, or anybody would have a problem with Certified Truth. I'm going to do this because I think it's important. So let me do this real quick. So I did a video about Certified Truth. I actually got a chance to go on his panel. Well, it really wasn't a panel, but he dropped a link. Again, I'm not subscribed to any of Tommy Sotomayor's stuff. I think I was searching for something, and for some reason, I guess he a part of the algorithm or whatever the case may be. Tommy Sotomayor picture came up, and it was, oh my God. Hold on real quick. That was, you know what? The devil is a lie. But Tommy Sotomayor's picture came up. The thumbnail was, to me, it was so outrageous. First of all, I was surprised it was on YouTube. But I was like, let me see what the hell this is. So I hit it, and the guy was just basically saying that he was I'm going to his page right now. He was I think it's his page. Let me see. I don't look like his page. But the guy was basically saying that he was trying to combat Tommy Sotomayor by basically doing videos about Tommy Sotomayor. So what I want to do real quick, I want to show you the type of rhetoric that Tommy Sotomayor is seeing when he, I guess, types his name in or whatever case be. And I'm not defending anybody, goddammit. Don't start that bullshit. But I want to showcase something real quick. Why Tommy Sotomayor would come to this conversation with so much energy in regards to some of the rhetoric that is happening. So let me move this out the way so you guys can see what I'm seeing. And we're just going to take a journey. We're going to take this journey real quick. You know, how many times? So as you can see, this is this guy's page. And as you can see that this guy is putting Tommy Sotomayor's photo in the picture with this clown in blackface. Now, this is just one thumbnail, but I want to show you guys what this knucklehead does. And the reason why I call him a knucklehead, I'll get to that real quick. But I think this is, I don't know if this is his page or not. Let me see here. Might be, might not be. Okay, so this is some of this stuff. As you can see right here with the banana in his mouth, this in his mouth. Now, if someone did this to you, would you be upset? If someone made numerous, let me see, Tommy Sotomayor, and I want to showcase something real quick. The reason why I went on his panel was because that this man, Certified Truth, right? This is the last time I'm gonna say his name. But this guy told me that he was for the black community. He was empowering black women and empowering black men. So I wanted to know, hey, I went on your page because, you know what I'm saying, this is what you said that you were about. And I went to your page and it was nothing about empowering anyone. The only thing that I seen was slanderous things about Tommy Sotomayor. And I was like, well, call it what it is. If your page is just about condemning Tommy Sotomayor, you said that he is the goddamn Dracula of the black community. He is sucking the black community dry. He is a detriment to the black community. Then say that's what it is. But if it's just for clout, if it's just for attention, if it's because he won't give you that reach, that goddamn wrap around love and hug, pause. He won't goddamn give you his attention and amplify you or whatever, then cool, say that. But don't use the black community as a crutch. Don't use it as, oh, I'm really doing it for the black community. You ain't doing shit for the black community. What you're doing is you're attacking this man, and you're attacking him with frivolous points. You're going to call him crusty. You're going to talk about his children. But see, here's the thing. He said something in one of his videos that he was getting advice from a woman that I know for a fact is toxic as shit. And I'm not going to mention her name, but I know she's toxic as a motherfucker. So he's teaming up with that woman to try to disrupt or dismantle whatever Tommy has going on. He really, here's the thing. The issue that I have with a lot of people is the fact that a lot of these people love to hate Tommy Sotomayor, but don't really have relevant points. You don't have to call him no names. You don't have to talk about him as a parent. If you have an issue with what he says about the black community, then talk about that. But you can't be the opposite of what you're talking about. That means you can't do what Tommy Sotomayor is doing. That means you can't be toxic and try to goddamn add more toxic shit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at this channel, there's nothing about black community and empowering anyone. There's nothing about uplifting black children. There's nothing about talking about police brutality, mass incarceration, systematic racism, black women, black men. There's nothing about supporting the black race. And I called him out on his fuck shit. I went on his show and I wasn't disrespectful. I treated him with the utmost respect. He tried to act like he had Wi-Fi issues. He was basically getting hype and crazy. When I spoke with them, like as if I was saying something I wasn't, I said, why don't you talk with Tommy Sotomayor instead of talking at and around Tommy Sotomayor? And that is my problem with people. If you have an issue, go to the source. But a lot of these people are afraid to have a conversation. I said, won't you come to Tough Love and I will moderate a conversation with you and Tommy Sotomayor, a neutral playing field, right? He was like, I'm not going on Tommy Sotomayor's channel. I said, whoa, player. Whoa. I didn't tell you to go on Tommy Sotomayor's channel. I said, go to a neutral place. But what you're showcasing is you don't want to talk to Tommy Sotomayor. You want to talk about Tommy Sotomayor. That is a difference. That's a different energy. That's a different narrative. Don't use the black community. I want something else really kind of bothered me that he did too. And I want to show you something. This man put all of these names. I don't really want to play any of his content, but this man put all of the names like George Floyd, Breonna Johnson, and everybody else that passed away in his title just to talk about Tommy Sotomayor. So I'm going to use the narrative of I'm going to put the dead people names inside my video to get clout from that. And on top of that, I'm going to say that Tommy Sotomayor, X, Y, and Z. Tommy Sotomayor has nothing to do with any of those dead people. He did not kill any of those people. He was not there to help save or defend any of he has nothing to do with it. But to try to use these people's names for clout is crazy. You have no real content. Now, here's the thing. I can't tell anybody what to motherfucking do. If you wanna do 100,000 videos on Tommy Sotomayor, on Manly Gossip, on Tough Love, on goddamn Passionate Bliss, cool. However, the issue is that when you say that your narrative is helping people, and you're not helping anyone. You're not even exposing Tommy Sotomayor. What you're doing is you're exposing how you can't have a conversation. You're exposing how childish you can be. You're exposing I can call people names. However, I'm thinking that I'm saving someone. You're not saving anyone. You're not helping anyone. You're not building a black community. If anything, your rhetoric and your narrative is more toxic than his. By using the names of dead people who died from the hands of police brutality and using it in the rhetoric as I'm going to use their names in this childish ass game. I'm going to use their names, like someone just said, for a personal agenda. If you don't like Tommy because he don't like you, fine, say that. But don't use the black community as an scapegoat. Don't use black men and women. Oh, I'm empowering them. You ain't empowering shit. The only thing you're doing is making an ass out of yourself. And that's exactly what ladies and gentlemen, people understand when they're dealing with someone who is more intellectually how can I say this? More intellectually sound than them. I'm not gonna call them stupid. I'm not gonna call them no names. You notice the fact of the matter is, I just believe that when you use a narrative, like if I say my channel is about empowerment, there better be something in my channel recent about empowerment. If I say my channel is about having the tough conversations, then I should be having some tough conversations. Now, me and Tommy Sotomayor ain't always get along. You know, and I'm not saying that we besties, but I believe fair is fair. And talking about a man's children, putting his children in videos, calling them crusty and dusty and all this other crap. The thing about it is, you can do all of that, but make sure that you're doing it under the right narrative. If your narrative is, I just hate him, cool. But don't say you saving the black community in the midst of it. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Now, I went on this guy's show. I'm going to say his name one more time, Certified Truth. I went on his show and I talked to him, and I believe I bested him. I wasn't disrespectful. I wasn't loud. And you listen to his videos and it's a turn off. It's a turn off. I'm going to be honest with you. Anybody that has an intellectual purpose, any type of wealth of saying, I want to protect my energy, his channel is a turn off because it looks like you're obsessed with this man. You don't talk about any one of these people that have died by police brutality and how we need to prevent it moving forward. Do Black Lives Matter? You're not talking about anything of relevance. You're calling this man, you acting like you in grade school. You're acting like, yes, I'm giving him some tough love. I'm about to piss somebody off. I'm giving his ass some tough love. I had to stop the video to do this shit. Because I was wondering if I was really going to address this guy and wondering, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, he's calling me names. He's saying this, he's saying that. But really, at the end of the day, he ain't about nothing. There's no relevance on his page. I'm not going to take a picture of a man and put a banana near his mouth. I don't even think like that. I'm going to put a banana near his mouth. I'm going to put a dildo near his mouth. And I'm going to say I'm saving the black community. Well, what black women support you? Honestly. What black women are supporting you? What black men are applauding you for doing that? It's embarrassing. I'm not going to follow anybody that don't have a sense of self-worth. You're showcasing you don't have a sense of self-worth when you do those things. This is your channel, brother. You can come to listen, I am open to a conversation with anybody. But the last thing I'm going to do is have conversation with someone who don't take themselves serious. You can't take yourself serious doing this. Now, you got to understand, when Tommy Sotomayor came to Manly Gossip's page, this is the energy. This is the type of stuff that he's seeing. So I would be a little uptight too. I would be on go mode too. I would be ready to chomp a nigga head off too. I'm just saying, I'll be ready to take a motherfucking head off too. So let's get back to this goddamn video. Shit. God damn it. Motherfucker. But listen, Manly Gossip, man, I applaud your effort for trying to do the right thing, man, trying to have a tough conversation. I think that's dope. But I also think, man, that you kind of set yourself up for failure to a certain extent. But
Dwayne Wade having his son.
We're going to start this thing off.
The show.
It would have took seconds. So there was no reason for her to say any of that stuff. She should have taken the opportunity to have the conversation and see what I do. And if I...
Here we go. Okay. Ain't no way. Yeah, I mean, I really feel like I'm about to play it. Here we go.
Adamant about your things that you disagree with me or dislike about that I do. And a few of the statements that you made were not true, but I would like for you to do me a favor. And as you have the opportunity now, you can state those cases and go ahead and we can have a conversation.
Okay, what did you say that I said it wasn't true?
No, I'm gonna let you state your point now. We'll deal with it now instead of what you were saying over on that show, so I can address it here. Because it's best to have a conversation. So there were things you didn't like, and like I said, I was listening to it, and I was trying to get you to come on the show. Then you were saying a lot. You were very animated about what it is that I was doing that you felt was wrong.
I believe in teaching people. Hey, that is out. Some of your comments get I guess, timed out or blocked or get paused by Google or YouTube or whatever. So it's not the moderators timing you out or blocking you. It's just the fact that something you said in your comment triggers inside a certain, I guess, the algorithm or whatever you want to call it. And it alerts Google that this may be harassment, bullying, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Stop playing with me, goddammit.
So I will allow you to be able to say it in front of my audience as well, so they can see you. And like the fat dude said that I would never invite you on my show, and yet I did. And I don't know why she's making that face about me saying the fat dude when he sit up there and put bananas in my mouth, and she thought that was cute. See, that's why the niggas is wild. Oh, it's okay for him to sit up there and do all that talking. All I said was the fat dude. I don't know the nigga's name. My bad for calling him the fat dude. Jesus. It's funny how we get offended at certain things, but him sitting up there putting up pictures with a dick in my mouth, she found that not problematic at all.
Now, I will say that we were on a panel, I believe it was the day before yesterday, and we were all on a panel, me, Manly Gossip, Money Boy Trey, Amber, Passionate Bliss. And what happened was a statement was made in regards to Certified Truth. And it was said that Certified Truth is someone that speaks about Tommy Sotomayor, basically speaks against him or whatever. And Passionate Bliss, without knowing this man, without ever going to his channel, immediately said, I need to go to his channel so I can send him some money. Now, Passionate Bliss, I'm about to give your ass some tough love. I'm about to give you some tough love, Passionate Bliss. For those that don't know who Passionate Bliss is, here we go. This is her thumbnail. Passionate Bliss immediately was like, well, if you're speaking against Tommy Sotomayor, I'm all for it. And I was like, whoa. I said, have you seen what he's been doing? I said, so let me get this straight. Anyone who speaks against Tommy Sotomayor, no matter how they use his children, no matter how they call him dark skinned or crispy, no matter how they talk about his OnlyFans, is correct. No matter how they do it. If they use his kids, they right. If they use his real name, they right. If they talk about, if they dox him and use his address, they right. And I'm just like, man, it's crazy at the feats that people will go just to get one up on you. It's crazy that I don't like such and such, and I'm willing to burn everything around me because I don't like that one thing. I don't like Tommy Sotomayor, so I'm going to talk about his children. I'm going to talk about him as a person. I'm going to talk about him as a father. I'm going to say that he's toxic for the community. I'm going to say that he's dangerous. I'm going to say all of these things because I can. Now, granted, she was having a conversation about Tommy Sotomayor, about Kevin Samuels, and saying, you know, these things about them without talking directly to them. And I was like, well, why don't you call Kevin Samuels? And she came back and said, well, I've seen how he's done other people. Well, he didn't do you like that. So now she gets an opportunity to talk to Tommy Sotomayor. And I want you to see how the interaction goes. I'm not going to say too much, but I want you to see how it goes because I believe that a special moment happened and it was missed. And I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. Here we go.
I didn't say that wasn't a problem.
I didn't see you make that face on what were you talking about him. I didn't see you sit up there and see any of the crazy stuff he's doing and find it odd. You didn't find it odd that a grown man, ma'am, a grown man is stalking another dude. You didn't find that odd in the least.
Stalking?
You don't call that stalking? What would you call it?
I understand that he has a distaste for you. It could be the fact that he is of the opinion, like I am on certain folks, that you're dangerous and that you're a threat and that you need to be addressed.
Ooh, I would love to talk to her then. Ladies and gentlemen, I was just told.
Okay, now, here's the thing, man. You know, she said that he's dangerous. Now, when you say that someone's dangerous, I believe that there should be a lot of proof to showcase that you're dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You're harm, you're a threat to the community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for her to describe how Tommy Sotomayor is dangerous. That's what I'm waiting for, okay? We're going to be factual over here. We're going to be factual, okay? Just to be fair. All right, here we go. Waiting to see how he's dangerous because she needs to have some type of proof. Not somebody told her something. Not, oh, I only seen one video. You know, that I've done the research. I've given this situation the due diligence it needs to provide a fair narrative about you as a man, as a content creator, as a father. Okay, to be able to say, I have looked at all the sides and this is what I have arrived to. Don't take someone else's narrative and now promote it as your own. So if he's dangerous, you should have proof to prove that he's dangerous. Okay, here we go.
That I was dangerous. So I'm going to start off letting this young lady that's on the screen talk, because I am somehow a danger. So young lady, you have the floor. Explain to my people how I'm a danger, please.
I think you're a danger because you have access to.
If y'all could do me a favor, because it's very difficult for me to do this on your end.
Mm-hmm.
If I give y'all the link, could y'all hit my link?
Sure.
Because it would be easier to do it that way. Because as you see on the screen, it's messy.
On your platform?
Okay, here we go. This is where things start to get a little rocky. Okay. Again, Tommy Sotomayor has just mentioned something about certified truth, him putting dildos and bananas in his mouth and making thumbnails and, you know, these extensive videos. So he has that type of energy. We already know what type of time Tommy's on. So now he's trying to be on Manly Gossip's show and stream live from his show. So what he said was, hey, won't you guys just come to my show? I have the bigger platform. And instead of trying to juggle between my platform and his platform, just come to my platform. Okay. Now this is where the table starts to turn. And I don't want to give you a narrative. I want you to see the narrative for yourself. It's a little bit different over here, Tough Love. I want you to see it. Okay, here we go.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing.
Absolutely not. No, because I've seen how you treat women on your platform. I will talk to you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, y'all hear what just happened?
Absolutely
it's
not.
Just StreamYards. They're on my platform right now. Either way, if he clicked the link from over there, it's the exact same. There's zero difference except for how I get to broadcast it. That's it. But I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to keep it here just not to have any beef. I'm going to do it just like this because I asked nicely.
Okay, goddammit. I'm about to piss somebody off. Okay, goddammit. Tommy, you might have 2 points, goddammit. Tommy is up by 2. Goddamn, Tommy. You up by 2, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. He said, hey, listen, okay, cool. You don't want to come to my platform. Let's just stay on this. Let's just leave it the way it is. No problem. I want to hear what you got to say. You said I'm dangerous, boo, 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 boo. You said I'm dangerous, boo, 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 boo. So I want you to tell me why I'm dangerous. Let's just stay here. Tommy, you up. I don't want to give Tommy these points, but y'all making it too fucking easy for him to get these points, goddammit. Shit. Fuck. Don't make me curse on Sunday. Don't make me curse on the Lord's Day, baby. All right, we're going to go. Right now, he's not being disrespectful. He's saying, hey, I'm going to leave it over here. Shout out to Manly Gossip for saying, goddamn, bro, it's nothing to me, player. Manly Gossip, and you know what? I'm going to give Manly Gossip a point, too. I'm going to give Manly Gossip a point for saying, listen, the big YouTuber want to be on my platform, cool. He want me to come to his platform, cool. I'm with it, Cat Daddy. I'm with it, cool, Cat. Let's go. Let's make it do what it do, baby. All right? I'm okay, cool. All right. I see what you're doing. Okay. Shauna Grant said, let me put this thing on the bench. Shauna Grant said, hell no. No points for Tommy. Why not allow Manly Gossip to get the views? They didn't need to go to his platform. Who the fuck he think? Well, she didn't say that, but I'm just I'm just saying, listen. So I hear what you're saying, Shauna, but I think that, of course, having a bigger platform, that does give Manly Gossip, more exposure to a bigger platform by being able to go on Tommy Sotomayor's platform to show I'm not scared. You know what I'm saying? And my thing about it is you have to maintain the conversation a certain type of way. Now, I already know that 3 to 4 seconds into the conversation, Tommy tends to, depending on what it is, if he's going to be triggered by something or whatever case may be. Am I scared to go to Tommy Sotomayor's platform? Hell no. I've been on this platform before. But the fact of the matter is I understand what Passionate Bliss is saying, that I don't want to give him any control over the conversation other than just having the conversation. So I believe that staying on Manly Gossip platform, even the playing field for everyone. Because Manly Gossip could have just said, hey, get the fuck out of here. Shout out to Labuto. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Or mute you if you're being disrespectful. So now he is the common denominator between Passionate Bliss and Tommy Sotomayor. So you had all of the motherfucking power. So I get she wanted to keep the playing field even. All right. And I get that. Okay. So 1 point for her. 1 point for her. Okay. I ain't gonna keep up with these points, but I'm just saying. All right. I get it. I'm fair with this shit. I'm fair. I believe I'm fair. Here we go. Let's get back to this shit.
But it's cool. Go ahead. Say what you got to say, ma'am, because you're safer that way than the other way. Because I can't talk shit this way. Go ahead.
Correct. That's the point.
You think Tommy Sotomayor the only one can talk shit, Money Boy Trey? You say something else about me talking about I'm a Hebrew, and I'm about to piss somebody off, and I'm gonna light your black ass up. Okay, back to the video. I'm just playing. Shout out to Money Boy Trey. Shout out to all my mods, man. Y'all doing a hell of a job. I appreciate y'all supporting the Tough Love family.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is, and these are my opinions, and I'm entitled to them.
Motherfucker, I didn't tell you weren't entitled. I just simply asked you.
Hold on. We ain't got to get nasty like that now. We ain't got to get nasty. Okay, what did you say that I said it wasn't true?
No. I'm gonna let you state your point now, and we'll deal with it now instead of what you were saying over on that show, so I can address it here. Because it's best to have a conversation. So there were things you didn't like. And like I said, I was listening to it and I was trying to get you to come on the show. Then you were saying a lot. You were very animated about what it is that I was doing that you felt was wrong. So I will allow you to be able to say it in front of my audience as well, so they can see you. And like the fat dude said that I would never invite you on my show, and yet I did. And I don't know why she's making that face about me saying the fat dude when he sit up there and put bananas in my mouth and she thought that was cute. See, that's why the niggas is wild. Oh, it's okay for him to sit up there and do all that talking. All I said was the fat dude. I don't know the nigga's name. My bad for calling him the fat dude. Jesus. It's funny how we get offended at certain things, but him sitting up there putting up pictures with a dick in my mouth, she found that not problematic at all.
I didn't say that wasn't a problem.
I didn't see you make that face on when you talking about him. I didn't see you sit up there and see any of the crazy stuff he's doing and find it odd. You didn't find it odd that a grown man, ma'am, a grown man is stalking another dude. You didn't find that odd in the least.
Stalking?
You don't call that stalking? What would you call it?
I understand that he has a distaste for you. It could be the fact that he is of the opinion, like I am on certain folks, that you're dangerous and that you're a threat and that you need to be addressed.
Ooh, I would love to talk to her then. Ladies and gentlemen, I was just told that I was dangerous. So I'm going to start off letting this young lady that's on the screen talk, because I am somehow a danger. So young lady, you have the floor. Explain to my people how I'm a danger, please.
I think you're a danger because you have access to.
If y'all could do me a favor, because it's very difficult for me to do this on your end.
Mm-hmm.
If I give y'all the link, could y'all hit my link?
Sure.
Because it would be easier to do it that way. Because as you see on the screen, it's messy.
On your platform? Absolutely.
It's the same thing.
Absolutely not. No, because I've seen how you treat women on your platform. I will talk to you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, y'all hear what just happened?
Absolutely
it's
not.
just StreamYards. They're on my platform right now. Either way, if he click the link from over there, it's the exact same. There's zero difference except for how I get to broadcast it. That's it. But I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to keep it here just not to have any beef. I'm going to do it just like this because I asked nicely. But it's cool. Go ahead. Say what you got to say, ma'am, because you're safer that way than the other way. Because I can't talk shit this way. Go ahead.
Correct. That's the point.
Correct. Yeah.
And this is, and these are my opinions, and I'm entitled to them.
Motherfucker, I didn't tell you you weren't entitled. I just simply asked you. Hold
on. We ain't gotta get nasty like that now. We ain't gotta get nasty.
Sure, she can go. I start off.
Manly gossip. Manly gossip, I'm about to save you, my brother. I'm about to show you how you debunk a motherfucker easily. This is how y'all do it. Now, what he just did, y'all, everybody, what he just did was showcase moderation. He said, listen, we ain't got to be nasty now. This ain't got to go left, y'all. Right? So he just intervened. Did he not? Manly gossip, you got another point, brother. Congratulations. You got another point. So that means you don't have to continue to intervene. You've already spoken. As the host, you've already said something. You don't have to continue to fucking say shit. You don't have to continue to be a fucking voice of reason. You've already said, I don't want this type of rhetoric, this type of nonsense. I don't want nobody disrespecting nobody. Hey, hold on. Shit don't gotta go left. So congratulations, young man. I'm proud of you, sir. Come here. Air 5, high five. That's me doing the Air 5 sound effects. Hit the like button for the sound effect. That was a sound effect. I'm just saying, you intervene. So that means if someone was to go and make a response video to manly gossip and say, oh, well, you didn't intervene. You wasn't a man, manly gossip. You didn't do your part, manly gossip. They would be lying. They would be incorrect. So this is how you debunk a statement. Let's go, goddamn. I ain't playing with y'all, goddamn. Air high five.
Respectful. She can leave. I don't care. I don't. You keep on saying stupid stuff. I literally said, ma'am, can you tell me what your beef is? There's no need to say all that other stuff. There wasn't.
So you don't need to tell me how to respond.
And ma'am, I don't. And so I just said to you. And that's why when I say motherfucker, you don't get to tell me I can't say that. You're right. If you would like to be respectful, you can. But if you don't, we won't.
No. Were you calling me a motherfucker?
And I said what you said was disrespectful. And then when I tried to tell you, you didn't say, you're right. The man didn't say anything, but can you tell me what you think? So since you were hostile, I'm going to be hostile. Because I wasn't hostile to start.
No, we can disagree, but express our opinion how we feel without the profanity. I don't do profanity.
No, you're not going to tell me I can't cuss. That's what you just said. I can't tell you how to talk.
I said not to cuss at me.
You told me I can't tell you how to talk. Did you not?
Yeah, and I'm saying you can't cuss at me. I can tell you how to talk to me.
So then you can't tell me how to, and I can tell you how to not talk to me then.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
I just told you not to talk to me that way.
Well, this is what I'm going to do. If we would like to set up rules of engagement, we can do that.
I'm doing what you're doing. I'm literally going by what you're doing. If you're being nice, I'm nice. I'm okay because I opened my lines to talk.
Manly, did you hear me curse at him?
No, I didn't hear him curse.
Nice?
So then you're not.
That's insane, sir.
Yeah.
If I sit here and never cuss at a person, then I'm nice. That's what you're saying? The only thing that's disrespectful is a cuss word.
Exactly, but you know, she said don't come at her in that way. We understand that you felt she's disrespected you. She said don't disrespect her. She said do not curse at her.
They're rules. Rules are simple. If you're going to have them, then everybody abides by them. But you don't get to make a rule that says, I don't like cuss words, but the other person says, and I don't like this, and you ignore what they said. Both should be able to, that's how you make an agreement. If that person says, I don't like cuss words, and the other person says, I don't like yelling, you can't say I'm okay to yell, but cussing is wrong.
Who said you're okay to yell? Because that's why
I just said, when I told you earlier, I told you, it was simple. I said, ma'am, whatever it is your beef is, I'd like to hear it. You said I'm dangerous. I'd like to hear it. There's no reason for you to say anything else.
I said it is of my opinion.
There is no reason for you to do. Do you understand that I asked you that so that's redundant?
No.
If the person says, tell me your opinion,
See, this is called
saying this is
right
my
now.
opinion
This
is
called
redundant.
quibbling over semantics. That's what.
Okay, this one thing we can do. We can let everybody get their point across. She can say what she feels about you, and then you can go next. That'll make
That's
sense
right.
right there.
Oh my God. Oh my, I'm about to piss somebody off. Oh my, did Manly Gossip just take the fucking lead? Did he just take the fucking lead? Is he now beating Tommy Sotomayor? Is he beating Passionate Bliss? I think he is, ladies. That is the second time he's intervened. That is the second time he said, hold on now. I'm controlling the smoke giving around this bitch. This my shit. I'm running shit. Hold up. Wait a minute. Manly Blair, all up in it. Goddamn, Manly Gossip. Congratulations. Shake my hand, sir. Shake my hand. High five. Good job, young man. Good job to say, I don't give a fuck who you is, where you comes from. We ain't gonna have nothing. Look, you go, then he go. Do I make myself clear, or somebody getting the ass whooping tonight? I'm getting this belt out, and somebody getting the ass. Who getting chastised? Lord, God, congratulations, sir. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you, sir. Listen, all jokes aside, that is the second time you intervene. So again, if I am going to make a response video and say that you never intervened, you never said anything on my behalf as a panelist against Tommy Sotomayor when he was tearing my ass up, that would be wrong. That would be lying. I'm just saying, I'm showing you guys, listen, I should have been a lawyer. I should have just fucked the logistics in the military. I should have just went to law school. Fuck, this shit is easy. It's easy. Let's do this shit. Let's keep going. Congratulations, sir. Air high five. I gave you a triple. That was pretty good. Air high fives for the chat room. For my mods. Money boy. Trey. Here we go. Goddamn, I ain't playing with y'all. I'm doing this shit like a G.
What you do? I started off from you and went to her. Matter of fact, it started off contentious when all I simply did was say, it's easier for me to broadcast, and I showed you guys what the screen looks like. Because y'all can see. I said if I'll give y'all my link, it will be the same because you're on your side and you can drop off whenever you want. I can't force you to stay. There was no difference. The individual made that a problem.
Yeah, it is a problem because I've seen how you treat your guests.
I can still do it.
Yeah, you mute them and you cut them off.
I can still do it.
And if clicking on your link means that you have the ability to mute me while I'm speaking and cut me off, then no, I don't want to click on your link.
Y'all thought that I was not going to say anything because they were talking to Tommy Sotomayor. Y'all want to see, I'm about to piss somebody off. Y'all thought I wasn't going to be fair and impartial over this motherfucker. She got a point. If you have a track record of over talking people, screaming at people, muting them out, or whatever the case may be, right? I'm not going to give you any power over me. I'm going to have the conversation. I'm just not going to have it under those conditions. Okay, all right, lady. I see you with your locks, girl. I see you. Okay, that's a point. I wouldn't want to put myself in any type of hostile territory to have a conversation. I just want to have a conversation. So why can't we have it on neutral ground? So I get it. However, she's already on neutral ground. There's no need to say anything. Hey, look, I don't want to do it on his show. All right, let's keep it going. I'm just saying, I don't want to do it on this show. Let's keep it going. Y'all already, right now, all of you guys are on a neutral platform. So you can have the tough conversation. How many people agree with that? If you agree with that, put a 1 in the goddamn chat room, please. Put a 1. If you agree with what I'm saying, you guys are on a neutral platform. And if anything, you guys are the ones that had an issue with Tommy Sotomayor. However, you guys are all, Manly Gossip seems to be kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? And he's allowing the conversation to kind of unfold. So I believe he's a fair, neutral party. So I think that everyone right now is on a fair platform, a neutral platform. So there's no reason not to have the conversation. Because if the conversation gets out of hand, then Manly Gossip, which he has twice, can intervene if he feels the need to. However, these are grown people that are on the platform. So if someone is barking at you, either you bark back or you leave. Let's go.
Because if he do mute you on his side, she's saying that you can't mute her on my side. She's saying that if she go on your side, you can mute her.
Wait. And I couldn't do it if you did it the other way. I couldn't.
We get what you're saying, bro. We get what you're saying. She's just not comfortable.
That is all you.
She's just not comfortable coming on your platform. I'm comfortable coming over there, but she's on my channel. So if she's over here,
on your channel, then
she's just not comfortable coming on your platform. I get where she's coming from. We can't make her go over there if she doesn't want to.
Since you don't have a problem and she's being contentious to someone that doesn't even know she exists, I don't understand why even she's here. Because you and I don't have a beef and you don't agree with me. But you ain't coming at me like that. There was no reason.
True.
Yeah, I can go. I don't have to be here.
Yeah, I mean, I told her if she decided not to be here. I appreciate you coming up here if you leave, Passionate Bliss. I mean, if you want to stay, you can stay. I appreciate you. We're going to do our thing,
Yeah, bro, I will hear you.
God damn, dog. If I give points, do I have the power to take it away? If I give people points, do I have the power to take points away? Is that fair? This is my shit. I can take points if I want to take points, goddammit. But I ain't going to take points. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is a rare opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. This is a rare opportunity. And I'm going to say this. You are now able to confront the person that you said you had an issue with, that you said was dangerous, that you said was a detriment to the black community. Why not have the conversation? Why now would you consider leaving if Manly Gossip has already intervened twice? That's, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God. Oh my God. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Why leave? Why leave? Okay, he said motherfucker. Okay, and next. Let's have a conversation. That's exactly what I would have been saying if I was Manly Gossip. Let's have the conversation. I ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. He's here. Let's do this shit. Let's do this. You wanted to fight? I got my gloves on. Let's go. You in the fight. This is exactly what that woman did with Kevin Samuels when she had the opportunity to speak. She did not speak. She bowed out. She cowered. She ran off. Oh, I'm gonna play on my phone. And then what happens is when women see this, then what they do is say, oh, hell no, girl, I got you. Let's take him down. He's this. He was abusive. He was this. You are in the fight, Passionate Bliss. You're in the fight. Now it's time to fight. Now it's time to pull up the big girl draws. I said, put on your big girl draws and sit down and say, let's go. If he's dangerous, cool, got it. Now it's your time to prove he's dangerous. It's your time to fact check his ass. But you ran away. I ain't got to be here. Why? Stay there. You on neutral ground. It's not going to get much better than that unless it was on mine. That was shade. That was shade, Manly Gossip. That was some shade, brother. I'm about to piss somebody off. But you in the fight. If you got such a problem with me, you think I'm a detriment to the community, what better time to talk to me than now? Don't go nowhere else and do nothing else. Say what you got to say now. Talk your shit now in my face. And instead of doing that, instead of having the tough conversation and adulting up, I'm going to show you what she does. That's real shit. That's real shit. Come on now, Shauna. I want you to hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Instead of having the adult conversation right now, okay? Because you can choose to say, you know what, man, fuck that. I'm here, you here, let's do this shit. You want to talk your shit, Tommy? I'm going to talk my shit too. And we on a neutral platform, and you can't mute me, motherfucker. You want my spot, Flash? Well, you can't have it, because you ain't got it. Fucking Eddie Kane Jr. Goddamn Eddie Kane Jr. All right, here we go.
hear your beef because you and I aren't trying to be contentious to start.
Okay, yeah. We can start about it. I mean, my whole thing, it wasn't like serious beef. Like I told you, I just disagree with some of your content. If you want me to come over there and click the link, I can. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I just had a problem.
For me to do it with two people. You see that thing was in the middle? I can do it with one. That's all. Yeah. Because I can't separate, or I can't separate the two. But I don't understand. I was willing to talk to that woman. I don't know this woman, and I've never been disrespectful to this woman. Who the fuck says, I see how you treat other people? How did I treat you, man?
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is, man. Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with either one of y'all. I don't got no problem with her. Me and her cool.
It's not about problem. Why is it y'all, and this is why it's hard to talk to Negroes. Well, this is what you just said. I don't have a problem with either one of y'all. I don't have a problem with you. But if I see you slap a kid, I can point out that was wrong. And if we can't be cool because I pointed out something was wrong. So when you were talking with her and I, nothing I said was wrong. Think about it. I was very nice.
I'm going to tell you what the problem is.
I seen how you do someone else. Why would you even come around when your logic is you mistreated someone else? So I'm assuming you're going to mistreat me.
Exactly. She's looked at your past videos, and just like, I ain't gonna lie, when I used to hear you talk, I like, man, if I come on this dude live show, I know how you're gonna treat me. But when I actually had a real conversation with you, it was a little different. Yeah, you was like trying to get your point across. I had to change up how I was talking so we could have a real conversation.
Have you ever seen?
Yeah, you was like,
well, hold on. I've seen people look at me and say he cussed this woman out. Have you ever seen me have a conversation where I didn't cuss a person out?
Yeah, I seen you have a conversation without cursing people out. I seen you today having a conversation with a dude you won't cursing them out.
That's what I'm saying. So,
okay, I'm not gonna stream all this shit, okay? But y'all get the gist of it. Here's my thought process. First of all, hit the like button. Stop playing with me. I don't care if you in the bushes. I ain't saying nothing wrong over here. Stop the bullshit. If you from Soto Nation, hit the like button. We ain't talking about Tommy Sotomayor downplaying him and all this other bullshit. We just outlining the motherfucking video. Get out your feelings. Let's go. So here's the thought process right now. Manly Gossip, you handled this shit like a fucking G. Another point. You win this round, sir, but I shall return. I'm just saying, I mean, you handle it like a G. He was like, bro, if you want me to pull up over there, I'll pull up over there and we can stay here. There's nothing else for you to defend. Now, here's the thought process. Does Tommy get hyped? He gets hyped. You know, he gets hyped. That's his mannerisms. That's his aggression. That's his tone. However, she's accustomed to that. If she's watched his video, she knows what's going to happen. However, ladies and gentlemen, this is my thought process, right? My thought process is there was no reason for her to leave. There was no reason for her to leave. Now, everyone just saw the same fucking video I saw, right? Now, I want to show you what happened when she left this panel and went to her panel. And I want to show you this is why Tommy Sotomayor is so successful when people try to go at his neck, because they never say what really happened. They never break down the actual factual. They only give the narrative that supports them being victorious. I don't believe anyone that was on this panel, right, got overtalked. I don't think they got cut off. I don't really feel like they got disrespected. I think that, hey, he got hype, she got a little hype and X, Y, and Z, but it wasn't too crazy that the moderator didn't say, hey, look, y'all chill. Let's have this conversation. So let's go. Let's take this journey. Let's take this journey and let's see what Passionate Bliss had to say about her interaction on this panel. Let's see what happens. Passionate Bliss. I mean, what y'all think about this so far, man? I think that it's interesting. It's interesting, but we're gonna see what this young lady had to say about Tommy Sotomayor. Let's see if it was great.
Good evening, greetings and salutations. This is Passionate Bliss, and I'm here again tonight.
Again, fair use.
I have a quick word. I did want to give a brief response to an unfortunate event that I was forced to encounter. I actually was relying on the previous goodwill that I had with another YouTuber that we could collab together and we could, build our platforms together. and we had developed a rapport. I felt like this is someone that I could go on his platform and that he would be able to host a dialogue between two people who may have been contentious, but that he would be able to make it so that each person could speak, and also so that each person could be heard, and that there would be no disrespect. That had been my previous experience with him until today. So at his invitation, I came on his platform, and the person who was there was Tommy Sotomayor. This person, I came in contact with him a few years ago when I initially came to YouTube, because it was a time when the young lady had been raped in the nightclub, and I was wanting to see the footage of the nightclub. So I typed that in. The first person that popped up was Tommy Sotomayor. Never seen him before. He was playing the live footage. I went in to take a look at the live footage, okay? And during the course of that footage, I heard him defend a rapist. I was so upset and so disturbed that I wanted to make a video about it. But before I would make a video about any person, I feel like I have to watch at least 4 of their videos, a nice round figure. He was so toxic. He was so hateful. He was so bitter and angry, and he was so consumed with rage that I couldn't watch 4 videos. I watched 1.5, the one being the first one I wanted to see with the footage. I cut off the second one. It was too much. I am very sensitive to people's energy, and if the energy is too toxic, I'm okay with contentious, I'm okay with difficult, but toxicity, I will not do. Abusiveness, I will not do. Cursing at me, I will not do. I have never, I will never. Now, I entered into this man's platform because apparently Tommy had sent for me. I never sent for him. I never went looking for Tommy Sotomayor. He was not worth me doing a video on him, still isn't. But I actually want to address Manly Gossip, whom I have recommended on my platform before. I want you to see who he actually is. Okay, he was just a
Now, this is the point of this video. The point of this video is someone asked me, how do I feel about what happened yesterday? I'm like, what the fuck happened yesterday? What you talking about, dog? Like, I don't know, shit. What happened? Oh yeah, and giving me the breakdown, the rundown. Of course, I can listen to people, or I can go look for myself. And when I look for myself, I watched the majority of the Manly Gossip interview with Tommy Sotomayor, and when I got to this part, after she left, I listened to a few more minutes, and then I went to go see what she said. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to watch what she says about Manly Gossip, the host of the show. Now, we've already debunked, okay, any notion that he did not try to intervene, any notion that he was not being a hospitable host in reference to saying, hey, let's let everybody, be respectful. Let's take turns, et cetera, et cetera. He intervened twice. And immediately after he intervened the second time, okay, within 2-3 minutes, Passionate Bliss left, right? So I want you to see, I want you to say, fuck that. I want you to see if what she does right now is necessary and warranted. Because to me, I'm not going to even say nothing. I'm gonna wait. I want you to see it. I want you to see if it's warranted what she says about the host of the platform she just left. If it's warranted, okay? If you think it's warranted, say yes. If you think it's not warranted, say no. Here we go.
I want you to see who he actually is. Okay. He was just a gentleman who I thought was thoughtful, that I could have a male perspective from him. And he could maybe rep for the fellas to a certain extent. Okay. So I come on the platform at his request. I'm thinking that he's going to be fair. I'm thinking that he is going to, he's going to moderate. He lacks the character to do so. He bent over backwards for Tommy Sotomayor. Or maybe I should say he bent over forward. And Tommy Sotomayor basically penetrated him in front of us all without the loop.
What the fuck? If I was a black woman who just saw the previous video that I just fucking said, thank you, Shauna. Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. If I was a black woman inside this fucking chat room And I just saw her on a panel with Manly Gossip, and he intervened twice. It is not his job to fucking check Tommy for you as a grown woman. This ain't got nothing to do with black women, black men. Fuck all that. I don't know. We bigger than just talking about race over here. But the fact of the matter is, why would you leave your parents? You didn't want to have a conversation with Tommy Sotomayor. You didn't have no smoke for Tommy. You didn't break down how dangerous he was. You didn't say none of that. But when you go back to your motherfucking platform, you wanted to say, and I'm going to rewind this shit. You wanted to say that this man bent over backwards. No. Let me correct that. He bent over forward and got penetrated. I'm going to let that shit breathe. This is education. This is being articulate. She said Kevin Samuels ain't in no position to give advice. But this is her giving advice to her community of folks. Telling everyone who Manly Gossip really is. And I want to showcase, this is what people do. And that's why I say you debunk yourself when you're trying to talk about Tommy Sotomayor by doing toxic shit like this. That's some narcissistic shit. He bent over backwards. Oh, no, I mean, he bent forward and got penetrated without the lube. And you're telling me that shit is necessary? Come on, man. We got to do better than that. This is why we can't have a conversation. You had an opportunity to sit there with the man you said was dangerous, a detriment to the black community because he has the awareness. He has the platform. He has the people. He has the numbers. Well, what better way to best a motherfucker than showing, hey, listen, whatever your rhetoric is, bro, I can handle that. I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. What's up? Leave my family out of it. Leave how I look out of it. Motherfucker, it's me and you. Imano. Let's have this conversation. Who you think you fucking with? But instead of doing that, you decide, oh, you know what? I'm going to leave here. Uncle Suge, my big dog. What's up, Uncle Suge, man? Shout out to Uncle Suge. I know Uncle Suge has his perspective about Tommy Sotomayor. However, this is what I'm saying, man. I'm saying a lot of people go at Tommy Sotomayor, and it's all of the, and again, if you want to go at him, go at him. Fuck it. I'm not his savior. I'm just saying a lot of people debunk themselves when you start talking about colorism, you start talking about OnlyFans, you start talking about him as a father. If you got a personal beef, you got to handle your shit, player. But when people start saying, I'm doing this for the black community, you ain't doing shit for the black community. This woman right here who had an opportunity to have a conversation with this man, right? Didn't want to have a conversation with him. Couldn't best him, right? She wasn't intelligent enough to best him. I got degrees too. We ain't talking about degrees. I can articulate too. We ain't talking about being able to articulate, right? We ain't talking about being successful. We talking about 2 or 3 adults sitting on a platform discussing what they disagree about, what their concerns are. And she couldn't do it. And instead of, and because she then ran back to her platform and sent the narrative, I'm going to really tell y'all who Manly Gossip is. There was nothing about Manly Gossip's behavior that would say that his character is now null and void because you say so. Because you say so. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm gonna rewind it so you can listen to this. But anybody that's a black woman that's sitting in this chat room, we're gonna be fair and impartial over here, and that's fucked up. Because it's not even about talking about Tommy Sotomayor. It's talking about Manly Gossip. And from my understanding from that video, he did everything he was supposed to do. So he didn't deserve this video. And it's wrong. It's fucking wrong. And I would love to have a conversation with her. She had, unfortunately, she turned off the comments to this video. It was, and you know what's so funny about it? Her turning off the comments. I'm gonna be real with y'all, right? Listen. I'm gonna be real with y'all. And I'm not mad or upset. I got passion in my voice because I hate stuff like this. You know, I hate. But she turned off the comment section because she only wanted to talk at someone, not with someone. She don't want anybody else to talk. She don't care about nobody else's opinion. It's her way or the highway. And there's a lot of people who stand on that narrative that I am better than. And when you have that narrative, you never can have the conversation. It's I hate black men, I hate black women, and they're the only one that matter. They're the only one that's right, and that's bullshit. And I don't care who you are. And it's really not about calling people out. It's about, hey, let's have a conversation. I got concerns. Now, one thing she says, you're right. Tommy does have a lot of awareness. And if you wanted to say, hey, bro, you have a lot of awareness. And as a black man, I hold you responsible, in our communities. Because you never know who's listening. If you want to approach that topic or broach that topic like that, do that. But you can't run and then go talk shit somewhere else. You in the lion's den. Fight the fucking lion. Huh? If black women are strong and they're supportive and they've overcome and they're the most educated, then fucking showcase it. But you don't fucking talk shit somewhere else. The fight is now. Don't go somewhere else and, oh yeah, I hope they, let me talk about what happened at the fight. You didn't fight back. You didn't represent shit. And that's fucked up. You cowered away. You didn't debunk anything he said. You didn't make him look bad. But not only did you include Tommy Sotomayor and call him toxic, you included another man who you was cool with. That's bullshit. And it's unfair to men, period, when you do shit like this. Because this is what happens, lady. Shauna Grant. Okay, I got respect for everybody in the platform, but I want to say something. I know y'all going ham in the goddamn chat room, but listen to what I'm saying. God damn it. I'm about to piss somebody off. It's unfair when you take a narrative and you twist it and you spin it and you bend it and fold it into a fucking reality. She went to her platform, and if you did not see where the platform she just came from, see, it's a different story when you put all of the facts together. When I played Manly Gossip's video with Tommy and her on the fucking platform, then now I'm showing you what she said after she left the platform. Everything she's saying now is what she should have said on the fucking platform with Tommy Sotomayor and Manly Gossip. But she didn't have the courage. She didn't have the ability, the fucking tenacity, the strength, the inner willpower. She couldn't articulate then. Her degrees didn't count then. She was not successful then. She didn't move the ball forward then. And it's sad. And these are the type of women that lead the pack on I hate men. Black men are this and black men are that. You didn't want to have the conversation with the man. And you was on neutral ground. It's unfair. Ladies and gentlemen, don't follow fucking extremists. Don't follow them. Don't follow extremists. Uncle Suge says he dissed that woman for damn near an hour. I don't know if I'm coming in late on the conversation in the chat room, but if you're talking about the lady on the screen, she wasn't on that show, Uncle Suge, for an hour. But I'm going to drop the link, Uncle Suge, if you want to come up. Her video is only, 10 minutes. Got 10 minutes left. I'm going to rewind it a little bit just for to make sure that everybody understand where I'm going. And I'm going to drop the link and allow people to come on up. If you got a different perspective, hey, I'm here for the conversation. I'm here for the conversation. But I don't think she was on Manly Gossip show for an hour. And that interaction with her and Tommy had to be at least, 10, 15 minutes. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to drop the link in a bit. Stick with me. I want to get this commentary because it's important, because this is what people do. And I don't follow no fucking extremists. If you're gonna twist and paint a narrative on some bullshit, listen, bro, no, because you're not gonna give it to me straight. And she's not telling the true story. She's not giving the actual narrative. If she felt disrespectful because he said motherfucker, got it. But Manly Gossip did not do anything wrong. And I want you to see how she talks about this man's character. Okay? Uncle Suge says, I never said she was there. Okay. All right, cool. I'm focused on what I'm saying and looking at the chat room as well. But like I said, I'm gonna drop the link in a bit. Here we go.
Forward, and Tommy Sotomayor basically penetrated him in front of us. I'm thinking that he's going to be fair. I'm thinking that he is going to you know, he's going to moderate. He lacks the character to do so. He bent over backwards for Tommy Sotomayor. Or maybe I should say he bent over forward. And Tommy Sotomayor basically penetrated him in front of us all without the lube. Okay? I came on there because he said he wanted to talk. I'm up to talk for anybody, anytime. Okay? But it's going to have to be a certain level of respect. There will be no name calling. That's every day in my personal life. Why on earth would I get on YouTube to experience otherwise? There will be no cursing at me. That's every day in my personal life. Why on earth would I get on YouTube to do otherwise? There will be no yelling at me. Why on earth would I get on YouTube to experience otherwise? The difference between me and the women that visit Tommy Sotomayor, I had a daddy. I had a father who taught his child to have self-respect, to conduct herself with dignity, to conduct herself with grace, to be clear in how she expresses herself. I don't need profanity to express my point. I don't need profanity to express contempt. I don't need to yell to express my distaste, okay? And I'm not going to do it, not for manly gossip, not for Tommy Sotomayor, not for YouTube, not for anybody else. I will not step down into the gutter for anybody, okay? Because that's not who my father raised me to be. Please understand. Now, he claims that he wanted to discuss the fact that I said previously, Black men were under attack. That's because they are. That is borne out statistically. If he could, because first thing he did in the first 2 sentences, he said, what's your issue with me? I said, I feel like you're dangerous to the community. He cuts me off. Motherfucker, you go. I mean, it went downhill immediately. That's not what my father raised me to tolerate. Not from anybody, not anywhere, not anytime. And it won't start today. And it won't start with Tommy Sotomayor or Manly Gossip, who I feel like maybe his concubine at this point, because you fanned out completely, okay? And you became the equivalent to a whipping boy, you know, a sex slave, okay? Or whatever it was before my eyes. You were his fan. You were, you know, drooling, chomping at the bit. Anything he commanded you to do, you did it, okay? So we never got to whatever he claimed he wanted to talk about. Okay, because I sat there even after I got off the panel, because I will not be spoken to that way. I sat there and watched them both because I actually wanted to see how Manly Gossip was going to conduct himself. He did everything Tommy commanded him to do, everything. Okay, so we never got to the fact that according to the 2020 U.S. Census, Black people are incarcerated at twice the rate of Hispanics and more than 5 times the rate of whites. Okay, if that's not being hunted, I don't know what is. Okay. Black people, especially men, they are in comparison to the demographic of the country as a whole, okay, 12 to 14%, then there's no reason why we should be incarcerated at 5 times the rate of white people. Okay, so let's go over the stats. The stats are these, okay? 33% of the sentenced prison population, triple their share of the actual population, are incarcerated Black people, okay? For white people, 30% of the prison population are incarcerated are white people. That is half of their 63% share of the population. Okay, Hispanics, they account for 23% of the prison population in comparison with their 16% share of the population. As far as numbers go, 465,200 Black inmates were in prison, according to the U.S. Census at the end of 2018. There were 430,500 white people. Okay, 30,000 difference when we only make up 12 to 14% of the population. Okay, as far as Hispanics go, there were 330,200 Hispanics in prison. Now, to me, that is clear evidence that there's a fly in the soup. Okay, there's an ant in the sugar bowl. Whatever you want to say about it. That is a systematic method of incarceration for Black men. And they're being incarcerated starting at the age of 35 on. These are age where they should be getting married. They should be having families. They should be raising children. But because that percentage of men are in prison, they're not available for these women to marry. That does definitely impact, you know, the single parent household, which in my opinion is the reason we have the issues in our community. It's the reason why we have youth who are troubled. It's the reason why we have rap music where children are calling each other bitches and hoes. The father isn't there. You know, the girls are allowing men like Tommy to call them motherfuckers and bitches and hoes. I had a daddy. He taught his daughter, no man will call you a bitch and hoe and a motherfucker, and you're gonna stand there and skin and grin. I'm supposed to stand there and take it. The devil is a lie, and so are you. Okay. My mission is not to defend anything. My mission is to discuss, to have dialogue. My mission is to reconnect Black men and women. But we got to start from a place of respect. It has to be a place of understanding. It has to be a need or a desire to reconnect. Now, Tommy is a part of this manosphere, and in my opinion, they have no desire to reconnect with Black women. They blame Black women for their issues. They want to attack us. They want to destroy us. They want to hurt us. They want to abuse and demoralize us. That's what he does on his platform, for what I could even tolerate to see. But what he's not going to do is do that to me. No. Wrong one of this guy's daughters. Wrong one. Okay. And so that's basically the end of my video, because my mission, I never sent for Tommy. I don't want to talk to Tommy. I didn't ask to speak to him. I don't need him. He's not a part of my mission. He's the antichrist to my mission. My mission is love. His mission is hate and destruction for profit. Okay. My mission is reunion. His mission is division. My mission is strengthening and building up the community. His mission is to destroy it. And I'm actually willing to discuss it. I came there willing to discuss it, but I asked for rules of engagement. I said, okay. And I even tolerated, continued to speak to him. I should have hung up immediately when he called me a motherfucker, but I said, hey, because I noticed how he talks, and a lot of people talk that way. I said, hey, let's have some rules of engagement. No cursing, no yelling. I couldn't finish that. He cut me off. Will I go to your platform? Absolutely not. You know, your puppet here, okay, Manly Gossip, he couldn't even control you, okay? He wouldn't do it. So why on earth would I go to your platform to tolerate what you do to these women? I saw you yelling like a rabid dog on someone else's platform. I'll be on his platform tomorrow with him to this. Or I don't know, maybe tomorrow. He didn't say when he wanted to talk. I was supposed to go on Manly Gossip's platform tomorrow. That will never happen. We're done. Okay. And so, you know, I'm willing to talk to anybody anytime, but there will be a level of disrespect. If you can't do that, then you have a personal problem and I can't help you. But your issues will not become my issues. Okay. And on no platform will you speak to me that way. That's never going to happen. Okay. And so, you know, we have to start from a place of love, a place of understanding, a place of, you know, honesty, empathy, openness. And if you can't do that, then you have a problem. I don't, because my mission is the same. My mission never included you, never included the manosphere, never included the womansphere. I personally think that the manosphere is a lost cause. There's no point in us trying to reconcile with them. That's my personal opinion. But if someone is willing to have an appropriate dialogue, I'll have it. You know, I'm not against a little shade. I'm not against a little sarcasm. I'm not against raised voices, not yelling, not screaming and ranting. Yeah, I'm not against any of that. But it would be on a platform where I trust the host. I had trust for Manly Gossip. That's gone. I never trusted Tommy, you know. So yeah, that's not what's going to happen here. No, sir. You cannot bait me. You baited Manly Gossip into calling me a coward or afraid or whatever. I don't care what you think. I never did. You can't bait me. Please understand. You can't provoke me. Please. I'm a skilled debater. You're not. You're a lunatic ranting hate speech on his computer. Okay, for pay. You know, I'm not participating in that with you or anybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would be remiss if I did not do this. I challenge Passionate Bliss and anyone else that wants to have an open discussion, one-on-one, live on my channel or on theirs, to an open discussion about men and women and misinformation. She is misleading her audience. She is delusional if she thinks that she bested anyone and that she is a skilled debater. I'm just saying. I don't see the skill here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see the skill. I don't see where she bested anyone. The thought process for her to think that because she's now on her channel, doing a 13-minute video, she's gained some type of victory. It's nonsense. She's calling out the manosphere and the women's sphere. Hate is hate. I don't care if you're a part of a group. You goddamn tag team back in. Check it. I don't care if you're a tag team. I don't care who you with. I don't care if you by yourself. Listen, hate is hate. And when you spew it out and you play, ladies and gentlemen, this is the issue. When you play people's videos and you have to side out a video after knowing the truth, I know the truth. If I would have just seen her video, I would have said, damn, Tommy Sotomayor is wilding. He's so toxic. He's a narcissist. He's this and he's that. Right? Bomb, what's up, Bomb? You know what, Bomb? I'm about to drop the link, so make sure you stay tuned, okay? Make sure you stay tuned. But if I would have just seen her video, I would have thought that he was all of these things. However, here's what's so crazy, y'all. That's not the case in this particular mindset. So I'm going to finish playing this, and I'm going to drop the link, and we're going to bring some people up and have some open commentary. Here we go.
Else, please understand. Okay. And also this is off track from mission. It's just something that came up. The conversation morphed into that. That's not even it's information I know and collect because it speaks to my platform to a certain degree. But I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to debate. I'm here for dialogue, for exchange of ideas to understand and to be understood. There will be no understanding with the profanity and the yelling, and because I don't register. I can't register what you're saying. If you're trying to say something, I won't register it. I'll register, he got me fucked up. That's what I'm registering inside. I don't say that because I don't necessarily talk like that. But that's what's going on in my head. No, you need somebody else for this clown show. Okay? And so with that being said, you have sweet dreams. I came back from shopping. I was putting away my outfits I bought. And so I'm gonna go back to that. Y'all have sweet dreams and wait to find them all real.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get this thing popping. We're going to get this thing popping. This was her thumbnail that she put up with that video. Again, you notice that, we didn't call anybody names over here in reference to the size, how dark they are, how light they are, how big they are. None of that matters. We're talking about having a tough conversation. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I appreciate everybody over there on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook that's checking out the Tough Love. If you have not hit the like button, I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with you, but make sure if you're just now tuning in, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell for notification. Please hit the like button. Support the channel. It's growing. The family's growing. We're having these excellent conversations. I know it's some people that wanted to get up here on this panel, so I'm going to open up the panel. Please be respectful. It's going to be a lot of people that don't agree with you, but everybody talking about they're a skilled debater. Show it. Show it with facts, not just emotion. Show it with facts. Anybody that wants to restream my video, this video right here can restream it. You have my permission. Promote that dialogue because I think right now, and this is why I say that Tommy Sotomayor, if you're going to go after him and you're going to talk about him, make sure it's factual. Make sure it's factual. And I think that what she's doing right now, that's leading people to a certain narrative that didn't quite happen. So I want to open this up right now and let people go ahead and come on through. Let's do it. Okay, that's even better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to inbox the link to Money Boy Trey, and Money Boy Trey is going to post it for you. See how God, look at God. I ain't got to post nothing yet. So, as far as the people that don't want to hop on the panel, what do you guys think right now? Do you think that she was right? He thinks that she was wrong. How do you feel right now about the situation? What do y'all think? I don't know. I guess I was just a little triggered by it because I was like, what is she talking about? Like, what is she talking? Like, was she on another panel and I missed it or what? But I just sent the link to you, Money Boy. So that way, Money Boy is gonna drop the link. make sure that y'all, if y'all want to hop up here, y'all got a perspective. Make sure that y'all hop on here or whatever case be. I really don't want to have this man's picture with his ex on it like that on my channel. So I'm gonna throw this back up here so that way you guys can know. So again, just to recap a little bit, there were 3 people on the actual Manly Gossip. Shout out to Manly Gossip panel yesterday, and they, this was an opportunity to, I guess, address Tommy Sotomayor if he had any beef or whatever the case may be. The link's now in the box here on YouTube, so make sure if you want to hit it, come on through. So they were having this conversation, and before there's Manly Gossip right there. Before he I see you, Manly Gossip. Before Passionate Bliss came up, he was already kind of saying, hey, I got you, pull up, telling Passionate Bliss, I got you, pull up, and encouraging her to come up and have a conversation with Tommy if she has anything to say to him. But then when she got on the panel, things went left. And then she decided to say, instead of saying to Tommy what she needed to say, she decided to go back and do a 13-minute video, which I just played. And to me, it did not predicate on what actually happened. So we got Manly Gossip. Charlie Wow. What's going on?
What's up? Oh my God. Okay. First of all, I want to thank you again, Mario, because it's because of you that I've been able to reach out and be a part of the discussion with other people as well.
No doubt.
So here's how I feel the situation is, because I was on Tommy's platform last night too. And okay. I was on there for quite a while. Not once was I disrespected. Not once was I called out of my name. Nothing like that. And there were things that I didn't agree with that, I told Tommy, but I also asked him questions. I didn't sit there and berate him or, tear down his character as a person. And I think that the way Passionate Bliss went about the situation definitely was not right. You can't expect somebody to continue to be respectful with you when you can't be respectful to them. And then here was my thing too. She said that she was, sexually assaulted 3 years ago, and she wanted the footage of the club, and she found Tommy's video talking about it, and it seemed like he was defending, the rapist or whatever. But if that was the case, you had an opportunity as a woman who has been sexually assaulted. You had the opportunity to talk to that man last night, and you could have asked him why he said those things or about that situation. But not only did you wait 3 years after the fact of bringing it up to Tommy, or bringing the situation up, on the platform or whatnot, but then you can't even address him about the situation yourself. You got to go onto your own channel and bash him and all that shit on your channel, where you're not even allowing other people to come on your platform and discuss anything with you. And then for her to turn her comments off, she wants to hear and be a part of conversations that fit her narrative. If they don't fit her narrative, she's going to talk over you. That's what she said in her video that Mario was playing at the beginning, Shauna. It's just the whole thing. Very disrespectful. While we were on Tommy's platform, even before we switched over to Tommy's platform, when we were with Manly Gossip, there were people using his mother's picture, his brother, like family pictures as their profile, talking shit about him. But that's okay. I don't know. I didn't speak anything on Tommy the first time with the whole Kevin Samuels thing, because I didn't really know who Tommy was. And I didn't want to go based off somebody else's opinion or their little snippets, kind of like what she did with her video. Because if I would have watched her video first, I probably would have had some presumptuous presumptuous opinions about Tommy myself. But I was fortunate enough to have a conversation with him and ask him questions in a respectful manner.
I mean, I look at things like this. I didn't agree with a lot of Tommy's stuff, but it got to a point like if I ain't gonna talk to the man face to face, it's like a waste of time. But I'm not afraid to. If I have already done that. But the thing about Passionate Bliss was she made a video and she took her anger for Tommy out on me. Maybe she felt, and maybe I was wrong for trying to defend her. I was just trying to make her feel comfortable on my show. Like, yo, he's not gonna destroy you on this show.
But here's my thing. It is not, and I said it last night too, Manly Gossip. It's not your position to make somebody feel comfortable. Because if that person is willing to get on somebody's platform and have a discussion, then they need to put on their big girl panties or their grown man drawers and hold their own. It is nobody else's responsibility, to make sure you're okay. And the fact that you did try to do that is commendable on your part because you weren't obligated to do that. You should have had to do that.
And maybe you're right. I mean, I agree. I just wanted her to come on there. I just wanted them to talk about the whole situation. I was trying to get people to come on the panel. So I'm like, okay, I got to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. And I did my part in what I did. Like at the same time, I didn't want nobody to, Tommy can handle his own. So I don't really got to tell nobody don't come at Tommy like that. But I knew Tommy was going to come the way he did. I told her that. She knew that. She knew what she was getting to. Like on my last show, we was talking about people getting on these panels and calling in on Kevin Samuel's show and Tommy Sotomayor's show, not ready for what they're gonna bring. And she wasn't ready. She thought she was. But to go back and make a video about me was disgusting because like I did my part and I defended you and she misconstrued the whole situation. I don't know where that came from.
And she did that because she couldn't get you to fully take her side and come to her defense, to have that whole conversation with Tommy and you to fit her narrative and say fuck everybody else's opinion and everything.
Here's my issue. My issue is that we are under this preconceived notion that Black women are the most unprotected, and that narrative that she spewed out with that 13-minute video correlates with that particular narrative. So the issue that I'm having is that when people don't take the time, say I took the time to do the research. That's why I wanted to put everything together for you guys to see it and for you guys to say whether she was right or whether she was wrong. Some people are saying, well, she wasn't on there long enough to have a real conversation. Or
she hopped out herself. Nobody dropped her.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I was saying that I don't know if Manly Gossip felt bad. I don't know if he saw the video. I don't know, but I put all the videos together to say to this man, I think that you did your part. I think that she believed that whatever disagreement that you had with Tommy Sotomayor would reign supreme, and therefore you would be on her side, so she would be victorious. So she thought the deck was going to be stacked against Tommy. However, you did what a host that is a neutral party should do. You mitigated the situation by saying, hey, let's regulate some of the nonsense and let's just have a conversation. You did it twice. That's why I paused the video and I pointed it out. So if she went back and watched the video, there would be no reason for her to say you didn't do that. But emotionally ran high and did a video and tried to chastise you a little bit, and then talk about your character and then say that you were bending over and taking it with no lube. That's a bit much. You know what I'm saying? I think she owes you the same way she ran to her channel and disrespected you. I think she owes you an apology if she's out here saying she's promoting love. That's not love.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're right. I think she do owe me an apology because, I mean, I'm to the point, like, I'm ready to make a video. Like, I ain't got to go calling her names. I was just going to make a video pointing out everything you was wrong about. And I didn't want to do that, but I mean, if you're going to come at me disrespectful, I have the right to defend myself. But definitely I'm shocked because she came to me in my channel first and said, I want to do a collab with you. I did it. And then she hopped up on that my other live. I didn't tell her to come because I kind of felt like, I don't know if you want to come to no live when it's about Tommy, because people do get nasty. But she hopped up there anyway. And some people came at her because they didn't agree with her. And then when I came and asked her, I knew when she started talking shit about Tommy and Kevin Samuels, Tommy was going to come at her. So when he told me to go get her and tell her to come on, I told her that I ain't going to let nobody do you dirty. I'm going to try my best to mitigate the situation, try to, handle things the right way. But for her to go make a video was just like shocked me. I was like, when my homeboy told me that last night, I was like, she made a video about me?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It didn't shock me. It didn't shock me that she would do something like that. Just in the way that she carries herself, it didn't shock me.
Well, it shocked me because like the way she came to me and befriended me. Like that's what shocked me. It's not like I went and found Passionate Bliss. She found my site. She thought I was good at the videos I was doing. She thought I had the right point of views on things. And for her to switch it around that quick was shocking. It was kind of like how Certified Truth TV did. As soon as I ain't do something he wanted me to do, he blinked his eye and changed how he felt about me. And she did the same thing.
Well, what she thought was, here's the thing, man. And this is that's why I said, Tommy, this is how he is winning and debunking a lot of arguments. She joined forces with you because you had an issue with Tommy Sotomayor. That was her main objective. She found your videos. She typed in his name. She sought him out. She said, I didn't send for Tommy. Tommy sent for me. No, you were doing research, obviously, on Tommy Sotomayor, which is the only reason. No disrespect and shade to Manly Gossip, but he doesn't have 1 million subscribers. So you sought him out. You sought him out because he was going back and forth with Tommy Sotomayor, and then you teamed up with him, just like Certified Truth is now supposed to do a one-on-one with Passionate Bliss, I believe today, about Tommy Sotomayor. So if you're willing to team up with anyone to rally against Tommy Sotomayor, and you don't care what the beef's about, you just want to be a part of it, it's retarded, which is why I told her, I said, listen, it sounds like you have this perspective that you are well educated, you articulate, you're successful to a certain extent. Hey, you had your mama and your daddy. So you got all of these things going for you, but yet you can't handle a conversation when someone says motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing, I think she's a poor judgment of character too, because she took no time to think about or look at Certified Truth TV's video. And like you said, whoever's against somebody, she's going for it. So she's a very poor judge of character if she thinks I'm the bad guy when I had her back. And you go join forces with somebody who is not helping the Black community, he just making Tommy videos, then you just lost out here on YouTube.
But look, but here's the thing too.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing too, in that video towards the end where she talks about how she's all for coming together and, you know, being for the Black community. And right after that fucking statement, she says, I don't think that we need to pretty much come together with men. That's pretty much what she said, that we don't need to waste our time on it. So now you're just talking out of your ass. Because you continue to contradict yourself literally within the next statement that you're about to make, you're contradicting yourself. But you want to say that you could best everybody, you could beat everybody. I'm sorry. You wouldn't even pass on a high school debate team like that. Fail. Automatic fail. Ain't nobody following you for that shit. You can't make a statement and contradict yourself within the next statement that you're about to say within your argument. Because it debunks your whole theory and your whole opinion.
What's up, Mom? I think you're on mute, Bomb. Well, we'll wait for her to get her sound together. Yeah, so I agree with what you guys are saying. I think that, you know, just be factual about it. You know what I'm saying? Just be factual. A lot of people make things personal, and really it's not about being personal. You know what I'm saying? It's about handling the facts. You know, we went to the guy's page and we showed you the thumbnails in reference to the videos, and who would want to team up with someone like that? You know, who would want to team up?
Let me ask you a question though.
Go ahead.
And this one thing I said when I made videos, when I went on Certified Truth TV Live, when I talked to Passionate Bliss, every time I talk to people, I said, yeah, I made videos about Kevin Samuels, Tommy Sotomayor. I said, I have no personal beef with anybody. I really don't dislike these people. I don't agree with all that content. I said, this is YouTube. I don't know none of these people personally. So for them to be taking anything personal, like I felt like Passionate Bliss just took everything personal. It's like, I don't understand why. This is YouTube. This is not real life. You're taking this stuff too personal.
Can I be heard now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Bomb. What's going on?
Okay. How y'all doing? We good.
How you doing?
That's good. I'm okay. I was listening to the conversation. I came in late, so I had to kind of rewind your stream, and then I went to her stream, and it sounds like it's a good conversation. I kind of understand what she was saying.
Okay. Okay. I'm listening. Break down.
Not as far as attacking whoever that was she was attacking besides Tommy, but I listened to what she said, how she found Tommy and what she thought about him when she was looking for that video of that rape in that nightclub. And she said that he was basically saying that it was the woman's fault, which he kind of was. And so she basically, she told him right up front the way she felt, and it seems like some people don't do that with Tommy. You know what I mean? Like, even right now, we have a woman up here right now. You talking about her in a negative way, but
no. I'm speaking based off of her actions and her behavior. I have if you have listened to any of these podcasts that I've been on, I've made it a very big point to state I'm not gonna follow just a man, or I'm not just gonna side with a woman. It goes based off your character. And what I'm saying is, if you pulled that video up 3 years ago and you had an opportunity to talk to Tommy instead of, because you don't have to use cuss words to be vulgar in your speech. I also said that last night. She could have brought that up to him and spoke to him about it, rather than exiting out of Manly Gossip's platform, opening up her own podcast to go on to, and not only demean him, but then bring that up, something that happened 3 years ago that affected you. You had plenty of opportunity there to speak to him about it. And
well, she don't have to, right?
She could say this.
She can go to her channel and talk about what she want to talk about, right?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying she can't do that, but what I'm saying is,
she can go
as an adult, when you have an issue with somebody, how is any of that issue going to get resolved, or at least two people to come to the agreement that they disagree, if you're not willing to have that open conversation with them, one, and two, if you're more so willing to talk to other people and bash that person, rather than have that opportunity to come together and discuss it.
I don't think she has a problem with him. She just has a disagreement with him. And she don't have to go to him to talk about a disagreement with him.
She has said multiple times.
And then you're speaking on behalf of assuming that you could go on a panel. And now this is what I like. I like Tommy, right? I like Tommy as the entertainer that he is. I understand Tommy. He's the entertainer. He's shock jock. He's making his money, and I'm not hating on it. But don't sit here and try to make an assumption that there is what you would call fairness when it comes to women. Do I think he could be fair? Yes. If you go up there and follow his lead where he wants you to go, but as soon as you step out of that line, then you will get the Tommy that you get.
Ma'am, so did you see me on Tommy's panel last night? Because I was on there for hours.
I don't have to see you. I've seen hundreds of you.
Because now you're making an assumption. Now,
what you mean? I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you personally. I'm talking about Tommy.
When I was speaking with Tommy, and let me finish, because from my experience being on Tommy's platform last night and speaking to him, I didn't agree with everything he said. But it is also a part of my character to ask questions why you feel that way or think that way, or whatever the situation is. I'm not going to go there and disrespect somebody because they have a different opinion from me. That's why I wasn't disrespected myself last night with Tommy. That's why I wasn't blocked with Tommy last night. And that's why I was given props, because I was able to hold my own as a woman and be the only woman on that platform for a while, surrounded by men, hold my own, be respectful, and still have my own thoughts and opinions. while
Okay.
respecting others and gaining insight. That's the whole point of opening a platform to have these type of conversations, is so that you can grow as an individual and not be confined to the box that only you think in. That is how we grow as human beings.
Agreed. I mean,
And she does not do that though.
She don't have to do that. She don't have to do that. Everybody don't have to sit in somebody's presence who they disagree with.
Hey, hold on, Bomb. Hold on for a minute. Hey, I don't know who Chris is. I think I've seen you before. This is unnecessary. If you don't like the content or you don't like the people on the platform, you ain't got to listen. And I appreciate your viewership, but we're not going to do this. That's unnecessary. All right. That's your warning right there. That's your one warning. All right. Go ahead, Bomb.
Okay. Yeah. She don't have to, like, you're absolutely putting her down, saying that she should have done and could have done. She did exactly what she wanted to do as a grown woman who has a channel, and she can do what she want. But you're putting her down for doing what she want, and
I'm putting her down for the way that she carries herself and contradicts.
You don't know that woman. You don't know her to know how she carries herself.
Okay.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Let me say, she's carrying herself on her platform. Okay.
Let me say
on her platform, the way she carries herself is she says that I'm for, us coming together as a Black community and everything else like that. But within the next statement, she contradicts that.
By
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand what you're saying. She sounds respectful to me.
She said it in the video towards the end that Mario had just showed us. She said that she was for the Black community, that she was for bringing us together. But then right after making that statement, she says, oh, but, I don't think we should really have that conversation with men and everything.
But everybody's not going to be, everyone won't be the person who you are going to want to have a community with. Well, like, that's some people you just got to leave behind.
Then she should say Black women need to come together instead of saying the whole Black community. Because when you say the whole Black community, that involves all genders and whatever.
Does that include murderers in the Black community? Does that include the thieves who we know?
Women kill. Black women kill and rob people too. It's not just the men. And that's why I say I'm not going to sit here and side with a woman because she is a Black woman if she's in the wrong. If she wanted to make her point, she shouldn't have contradicted herself. You don't get points for contradicting.
That's the only contradiction. Is that her only contradiction? Is that what it was? Because she said she want the Black community to come together, and then she mentioned women. Is that what you're saying?
That is a contradiction in itself. The Black community cannot come together if you're excluding all the men from the Black community.
Did she say, listen, I'm going to pull one of Tommy movie. Did she say all? Did she say all?
What do you mean all?
So, apparently,
no.
How long have you been listening to Tommy? How long have you been listening to Tommy, young lady?
I spoke to Tommy yesterday for the first time, and I listened to him.
Okay. Never mind. That explains everything. Okay, how the gentleman up here doing? How y'all doing?
What's up?
It's something how you just talked to Tommy for the first time. You could put down that woman who you have no idea about, but you speaking up for somebody you have no idea about.
I've been on a panel with that woman and had a conversation with her. And when I was on that panel, she was disrespectful.
Here's the thing. The gentleman that hosted the panel yesterday, Manly Gossip, he's actually the guy that's right here on the chat right now, Bomb. What do you think happened, Manly Gossip? Give your perspective.
Okay, say it again. My perspective. Say it again. I didn't hear you.
What's your perspective on what happened yesterday with your panel?
I mean, I look at it like this, though. It was an opportunity, mutual grounds. I try to make her feel Passion and Bliss comfortable as possible. I already knew how Tommy was going to act. She already knew that. I already told her. She already did her research. and she didn't take advantage of a good opportunity. And I even jumped in. I tried to make it so one person can go, then the next person can go. What just made me disappointed in her was she went on her own show, and I know she could do what she want to do. But at the same time, you came to me, you befriended me. But then as soon as I don't do something you like, in your opinion, you make a video trying to make me look like Tommy was bossing me around and stuff, and I don't understand what she was talking about. Because nobody was bossing me around. If anything, I was I'm not going to take Tommy and say, Tommy, you can't do this, you can't do that the whole time. I got to be fair. But she wanted me to take Tommy and completely just say, you get off my show. I don't want to hear this. That's not what the point of the whole situation was. You and her had a problem. He wanted to ask you a few questions, and she didn't want to answer the question. I understand. She didn't want to go on the show. I understand she felt uncomfortable. That's why I was trying to make her feel comfortable as possible. But to go on your show and disrespect me, I didn't care what you said about Tommy, but me, that was wrong. And if anybody thinks she was right, they're wrong too, because I did nothing but defend her the whole time.
No, I agree. I agree with her being wrong about, what she said about you. So I agree with that. I think, but yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think she should have left you out of it in a sense, you know what I mean? Because you were trying to make her feel comfortable, although somebody up here said that wasn't your job. But yeah, I understand why she didn't want to go on his panel, just like most of you who know Tommy. You know exactly why she felt that way. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
But in a way, I felt like this too. I'm sorry.
Right.
No, you go. Go ahead.
What you about to say?
Go ahead.
What I was about to say is this one thing. I feel like I lost it on both ends, because at the end of the day, people calling me simp, which is cool. I don't care, for taking up for her. And then she came to me like that. I'm like, dang, if I knew it was going to fall in that way, I would have just let Tommy talk to you any kind of way. Because if I knew she was going to make a video about me, I wouldn't have took up for you in the first place. Well, but I didn't know that was going to happen. I was kind of shocked at that.
Right. And she wrong for that. You know what I mean? She wrong for that. You did exactly what we expect Black men to do. You know what I mean? When there's an issue. And yeah, she wrong and dirty for that one. Okay. So don't feel like you're a simp, and don't feel like you did anything wrong. She's the one in the wrong on that. But you do understand why she would be afraid to go on his panel. You do understand, why she might even feel that way towards you. But I understand your position, because Tommy was on my, show one evening for hours and hours. I've been on Tommy's show. He's been on mine. And I've had people come at me and say, Bomb, you didn't do this, or Bomb, you didn't do that, and why you just did. Listen, there's a group of people who want people to beat up on Tommy. You know what I mean? And Tommy is he's an intelligent man. He knows how to speak, and people you just gotta understand what's going on. And then he has a lot of people attacking him in negative ways about his family, which I think should be off limits.
Let me say one thing. I get why Passionate Bliss was scared to go on his panel. Like, that was my first time going on Tommy's panel, and they couldn't wait for me to get up there. They started attacking me in a way, but I mean, it was more jokeful. But when I got on Tommy's panel, I see exactly why she didn't want to get up there, because it was like I was a piece of meat around a bunch of lions. They knew I made videos about Tommy, and I know they're for Tommy. People asking me crazy questions. They were telling me to change my name, but at the same time, I knew what I was getting into. But I understand if she'd have got up there, they would have attacked her, and she feels she couldn't handle it. I was cool last night. It was so many people up there. Some people said stuff I didn't like. I defended myself. Tommy came at me a certain way, but I didn't take it as like, oh, I'm about to go cry about the shit. I was just like, okay, I knew what I was going to get into when I got on his panel. And they knew. They was like, this manly guy, so he been talking about Tommy. It's our time to kind of ask him some questions, pick at him, do stuff like that. So she was afraid that they was going to do her like that.
Right. And you also understand why. You also understand why she closed her comments, right? Hey, Tommy, I understand why she came in.
Yeah, I understand she closed her comments. I mean, I don't think she should have closed her comments, but I mean, you make a video like that, you gotta leave your comments open, because you can't throw that. You can't come at somebody wrong and then don't want nobody to say nothing back to you. You got to be able to be open about that.
I think this right here, I think by showcasing both videos side by side, it showcases that if you saying that you got smoke for somebody, you know, let's say me and Bomb, I got smoke for Bomb, I got smoke for you, girl. Okay. If I got such an issue with her, right? When we get on a panel together, this is my time to address you. She could be cursing, she could be irate, she could be whatever, but I think that you mitigated, you know what I'm saying, to the best of your ability to some extent twice. You intervened twice. So if you're intervening and you're doing your part as a host, then why not say, okay, well, hey, let me explain why I feel like you're so dangerous, Tommy. But you never explained it. Then instead of sitting there and saying, since you say you a skilled debater, you leave the panel, then go make a 13-minute video, which I feel like, bruh, like, and then you say the man, you know, was you know, simping for Tommy, was getting, you know, bent over and without Vaseline, like all of that is so unnecessary when the whole conversation should have been about what you felt was the issue with Tommy.
With Tommy.
Yeah.
Right. And she, you know what I think? She went over there thinking that she can control things. You know what I mean? Because come on, you can't go on somebody else's show and tell them that they can't curse on their goddamn show. So if your idea is to go over there and have a conversation, you got to take the people for who they are. Tommy is a fucking entertainer, baby. It just is what it is. You know what I mean?
Now,
I watch him later. Yeah, go ahead.
No, so I was saying I seen Tommy talking about they didn't attack me. I don't mean in a bad way, but anytime you know, that's Soto Nation over there. When I went over there, they was asking me some crazy questions over there, talking about change my name. It was jokeful. I didn't take it the wrong way, but definitely there was that opportunity, like, oh, this manly gossip dude over here. Let's see what he about. And she knew if she had went over there, they would have probably ripped into Passionate Bliss over there. Because I'm just saying,
let's stop the nonsense right here, quick. Don't read the goddamn chat room. Just have the conversation. Right. I'm not there to talk to Soto Nation. I'm there to talk to goddamn Sotomayor. Stop saying, oh, well, they're going to do this and that. Fuck what they going to do. Have the conversation. If you say about that life, then go be about that life. That's the problem with black men and women. We scared to have a conversation because somebody got a team of people. No, don't worry about the team. Talk to the man. That's how I feel.
And that's why.
But Mario, I don't know about that, though.
Yeah, see, I like Tommy because I've seen the people rip people or shreds, but if you get on his panel and talk to him, you can have a good conversation with him. You really can. I watch women. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying you can finish talking. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, my brother. I was finished. I was just saying.
No, I was just gonna respond to what.
I think there's a lag.
No, I was just gonna respond to Tommy talking. No, I was gonna respond to Tommy talking about they were being nice. I'm not saying they won't be nice. I'm not saying they was attacking. I'm just saying it was a different type of environment. And I understand why she didn't want to go on there. But at the same time, when you talking that smoke, you can't be scared to go nowhere. If you're gonna talk big talk, you gotta stand up and be about that big talk you talking.
But what is it about big talk and smoke though? It's like, okay, we as black people are not, capable of having a regular conversation without cursing. I mean, like, I saw the interaction, and yeah, she used the trigger word. She said dangerous, and that triggered Tommy. And then once he gets triggered, I mean, we all know that he's emotional. He's all over the place. He will not, he will not be respectful after that. He's triggered. He's just going to be on 20 the whole time, and that's what it is. Like, I call into Tommy's show as well, and whenever I called in, all he does is kick me off, get mad, start yelling, muting me and all that other stuff. That's what he does. So I'm like, it is not true that he will be nice to you. He will be nice to you if you are agreeing with him. But if you're not agreeing with him, he's going to get crazy, as always. Or you're making points that, overshadow his. He's going to get crazy and kick you off. Because he cannot be reasonable.
That's true. And that's true. And that's true. But if you already But if you already know that, then if you already know he gonna be like that, then should be prepared for it. Like I knew when I went over there, I was prepared to hear some crazy stuff. Which is,
Yeah, when
I knew what was going on.
When I call into his show, I'm prepared for it. Like I know I'm going to be kicked off. But I'm saying with her, she thought that she was going to have a regular conversation. That's why she stayed on your platform. That's what I'm saying. And he referred to her as an MFer. Like it's not that he was cursing. He referred to her in a disrespectful manner. He called her out of her name. She didn't call him. Okay. I'm sorry.
As soon as you finish, I'm gonna say something. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. But that was just my point. He started with the name calling first. But
okay,
go ahead.
So here's my thought process. If you are that sensitive, or you're that strong-willed that no one will say no curse words to you, then you shouldn't be on the panel.
I agree, but that's why she.
Wait. Let me finish. If you are so strong-minded that you feel no one will disrespect me ever, no one will raise their voice, no one will curse at me, then you shouldn't be on a panel. You came to the panel knowing who your opponent was, right? You knew.
But she didn't go to the panel, Mario.
She didn't go to his. That's right. She didn't go to his area, right?
I hear what you're saying. This is what I'm saying. She came on to Manly Gossip's panel with Tommy Sotomayor, knowing that he was on the panel. When he said, motherfucker, I get it, she felt like, okay, you ain't gonna talk to me any type of way, cool. But after that, Manly Gossip had already intervened and said, all right, cool, y'all chill out, yada, 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 yada. There was no reason for her to leave and then go make another video and say all of that. She could have just said it on the panel because he had already subsided whatever the hell was happening. He had already said, all right, enough of that. Let's get down to the conversation. So shout out again to Manly Gossip. And the thought process here is that if you've only listened to her side of the story, you would think that, damn, Manly Gossip is he's a punk, he's a this, he's a that. But that's not the story. And that's why I'm doing this video to showcase how someone can take a one-sided narrative and promote it as if men are not doing what they're supposed to do. So we wanted to bring everybody together, let them see what happened, and then have a dialogue about it. That's what this is about.
Yeah, I agree. Like she was out of line with Manly Gossip. And Manly Gossip didn't do anything wrong. He definitely, intervened several times. But I just think that she had the right to say, hey, if this guy is not going to respect me, I'm leaving. Like, I'm not going to subject myself to this. And I totally agree with that. Like, if she just wanted regular dialogue, she didn't want all the yelling and cursing. People always try to portray Black women as the angry person, but she was not being angry in that situation. She didn't want that, turned up type of conversation. She just wanted to have a normal dialogue, which he's not capable of doing. But, that's it.
Here's my thing too.
Hey, one second. I'm sorry. No one. I have not called her the angry Black woman.
Not you.
I didn't spin that narrative around. I called it like I saw it, or whatever case it be. And that's why I like Bomb too, because Bomb, to me, she calls it down the middle. Fuck shit is fuck shit. Bullshit is bullshit. But let's continue this. Go ahead, Amber.
Oh, and then here's my thing too. Bomb tells me that, my interaction doesn't count, but to me it does, because I don't want to go based off of somebody else's video of their opinion on somebody. I would rather have a dialogue with that person myself to get my own opinion. And from my experience, I did not have any issues with Tommy. And we were able to talk about some really great things. And he didn't agree with
that your interaction didn't count. First of all, I was scolding you for scolding her, right? Because you keep saying what she shouldn't have done.
Because because me personally, I'm a firm believer that if I have an issue with somebody or somebody has an issue with me, come and talk to me. Don't go somewhere else and talk about me to other
Aren't you doing that now? You're a firm believer, but aren't you on another panel when she's not here talking about her? So you're a hypocrite.
I am more than comfortable having a conversation with Passionate Bliss. I have no issues with that. She has not reached out to me.
Oh, she
and I have not been able to reach out to her. I'm not trying to sit here to bash her as an individual. I believe that individuals all have good and bad in them. And what I'm saying is the way that it was handled yesterday from her actions were not the wisest, in my personal opinion.
Okay. We all got opinions.
Why is it that people who have opinions tell somebody else, why do you have opinions? When it's all about opinions. Why is it that people who ask other people why they don't talk to other people, don't talk to other people? I'm the easiest nigga to reach out to. I'm the easiest nigga to speak to or to get on the show. Y'all will have shows talking about a grown-ass man, but won't talk to that grown-ass man. Everybody got all these damn opinions and talking about some, well, he don't like to do this when he on his show. When you
Tommy, you know people scared of you.
Don't.
Come on now, you know that. You know you one of the biggest.
But they'll talk. But wait a minute. But
go ahead.
But you can't talk bad. You can't go around and say that you miss. I'll talk to anybody, and then say you must do this before you come on the show. Now I'm listening to this other woman. I've called Tommy's show plenty of times.
I have.
And ma'am, I don't care what you. I was repeating what you said. So why would you even say that? But then talk about the angry black woman. If somebody's saying something and they said something that you just said, I wouldn't finish talking. I said that's what you said.
Exactly. But you were trying to mock me. See, Tommy, again, you're trying to mock me. You're trying to mock. You're playing games again. This is what you do every time.
Ma'am, why don't you just
let me speak? You're trying to mock me. So that's why I responded, okay?
Ma'am, you've been speaking before I got here. Can I speak? Did I say something wrong?
You can speak all you want. You can't. No, right now you can't kick me off the panel. You can't kick me off the panel.
Did I say something wrong?
I'm glad you're here because you can't kick me off the panel now. Everybody keeps. Now, you guys want me to address what I said about him? Everybody wants me to address what I said about you, and I'm going to address it now. Do you know Joel Remy?
Did I lie or say something wrong?
Do you know
and
Joel
the fact
Remy?
that you got a host
do you know
moderating this motherfucking panel and won't tell this bitch to shut up, and I'm trying to talk.
Do you know Joel Remy?
Bitch talk, huh?
Do you know
this bitch gets to keep talking, huh? Moderator. You gonna let this bitch overtalk me when I didn't say shit wrong?
Calm down.
Not a motherfucking word that exited my mouth was wrong. But you motherfucking niggas don't know how to run shit. You just gonna let this bitch keep talking. Y'all been talking before I showed the fuck up. I didn't say anything wrong. Now, if I said something wrong or incorrect, I'd understand. But that ain't what happened. Because y'all niggas always ran by bitches, and that's why you in the position you're in. Normal people who had a show, when I called in and you let me in, you'd have muted that bitch because she refused to shut the fuck up, and I ain't say shit wrong.
She's muted. Calm down. She's muted.
No, don't tell me to calm down. You tell that bitch to calm down.
I told you
I didn't do shit to that bitch.
I muted both of y'all, but you kept talking, so hey. She's not on the panel.
Well, I tell you what. You go back to talking to the bitch since you let the bitch overtalk me when I didn't do shit wrong.
You both were screaming at each other, Tommy.
No, I wasn't screaming at all, nigga. I was talking. You let her overtalk me.
Replay this. Both of y'all were screaming at each other.
Sir, she spoke to me. Wouldn't let me finish my sentence.
Was she not on the panel?
Here's the thing, and I think we all tend to do this. I think we need to let people finish fully what they're saying, because whatever it is that they're saying in the beginning, because whatever it is that they're saying in the beginning is going to lead into what they're saying at the end, which all ties in together.
Okay, why do I keep getting kicked off the show?
You're not getting kicked off. Listen, I'm trying to mitigate y'all from going back.
Because everybody wanted me to ask him that question. They keep telling me that I'm lying about him abusing a woman named Joel Remy.
Listen.
He's here.
Calm down.
So let's ask him a question.
Wait. This show is not about nobody getting abused.
Well, Moneyboy Trey said he sent me a link yesterday. He wanted me to say it to Tommy. I'm saying it now. I want to address him about it because he got on the panel. He can't kick me off now because it's not his show. So let's get down to it. I'm tired of people calling me a liar, saying that I'm lying about that. I'm not lying about that. Let's get to it.
What are you talking about?
Okay, Tommy is a woman abuser. He abused a girl named, well, she's a woman now. Her name is Joel Remy. He abused her. He physically abused her.
Hold on, wait. Is there any paperwork? Wait, hold on.
I actually confronted him about this.
Stop, Shauna. Listen to me. if we're talking about abuse, this should be some type of legal matter, and this is not a legal forum. So we don't know what's true and what's not. So what I'm not
as long as I know that I told that, and then I said, I don't want anyone else telling me that I didn't confront Tommy about it. He would not address the topic. I confronted him right here on the channel. I asked him about Joel Remy. Did he go to West Georgia? Did he abuse Joel Remy? I'm asking him right here, right in front of everyone. So don't call me a liar anymore about that.
Wait. Listen. He should not have to defend allegations about something we wasn't talking about. We wasn't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, if I go to Labuto's thing and I be like, Labuto, I heard this and I heard that, and that he's talking about goddamn Mary Poppins, it's unfair to the audience about what the show was actually about. And both of y'all are going back and forth, and he's like, oh, I'm letting you talk. No, y'all both screaming at each other. And I'm saying, calm the fuck down. But what we're not going to do is act like I'm just motherfucking running some goddamn, some half-baked fucking conversation over here. No, I respect everybody on the panel. I haven't disrespected anybody. Don't come over here disrespecting nobody. Period. I don't give a fuck who you is. Now, if y'all want to talk about the conversation, which I think is debunking some of the shit that happened in that video, then cool. And again, Tommy Sotomayor's name is not in the fucking title.
Yeah.
Let's keep this shit fucking real. Don't come over here with that fuck shit. We're gonna have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Everybody's entitled to their perspective, but I can't fucking debunk rape allegation. I don't know what the fuck happened, but that's not what we were talking about.
Money Boy Trade. The only thing I'm saying is this: he got on the platform just now. You saw it for yourself. He tried to mock what I was saying. I addressed it. He went on a rant. If he's gonna go on a rant, I'm going to address what I really want to address with him, because he's not going to go on a rant, start being disrespectful, and then I'm going to tell him exactly what I'm going to say. Like, I'm not going to placate for Tommy and treat him like a child just because he has all those people on his platform. Like, you know, I just don't.
I got
you. So
I
get what you're saying. I can leave or whatever. I get what you're saying, but I'm not going to allow him to attack me and not address the real elephant in the room.
I'm not allowing anyone to attack anyone. But if you guys are going to get into an argument, first of all, it ain't my fucking job to mute anybody. But I can, especially if I have viewers listening to saying, yeah, y'all calm down. It's all in the comments, and they're saying, everyone calm the fuck down. So one, no one's reading the comments, and two, no one's hearing me say calm down. So I need to remove someone. I need to mute someone. I need to mitigate it on my fucking end. So I don't appreciate Tommy Sotomayor saying, oh, I'm just letting her talk. That's not what the fuck happened. You were screaming, and I was saying, y'all calm down. It's the same thing that Manly Gossip did. But we're not going to have no disrespect over here, period. I don't give a fuck how big your channel is, how many followers you got. I've been fair and impartial this whole fucking time. I'm not talking about no fucking rape allegations. I don't know shit about no fucking rape. I don't care. Take that shit to the courtroom. Anybody got something to say?
Not about what's going on right now, because you know. But if we get back on topic,
right? Exactly. What the fuck?
Yeah, it got wild up there for. I knew it was gonna get wild when Tommy came on there, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's how I be though. Everybody got something to say to him though. It got a little wild.
Again, if you guys have heard, I've done it. I think in the last 3 days, I think this is the third restream I've done. You know what I'm saying? We're not placating. This is not to bash Tommy Sotomayor. This is to give a different perspective and debunk some of the things that's being said, which I've said no one should call a man crispy. No one should be talking about him as a father. No one should be worried about his OnlyFans. No one should be motherfucking calling him out his name and putting dildos and bananas in his mouth. Like, to me, that's unnecessary. Talk about the message and not the man. That's what I've been saying. I've been fair and fucking partial. So don't fucking come over here acting like someone is using you or trying to use you for views. I'm trying to motherfucking give people a different perspective. Like, if there's an issue, then sit down and come to the table and have a conversation. So this conversation is about going on Manly Gossip's platform and what happened there, and us debunking the fact that there was no need for damn, what's the lady name? Fuck is that lady name? Passionate Bliss do a video saying Manly Gossip just basically wimped out and did not intervene. He did intervene. But just like you guys saw, when motherfuckers arguing, what the fuck you want me to do? Jump through the screen and stop them? No.
Right.
I'm gonna say stop. I'm gonna say chill out.
Yeah. And you know,
I agree.
Tommy's a grown
It's
ass
harder than
man.
what you think it is.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, my brother.
You cannot admit
No, I
that
was
he
saying,
started the
it's harder
yelling
than what
first.
you
I
think.
wasn't yelling.
I'm not saying who started what. See, that's what I'm saying. Hold on. I'm not saying who started what. I'm saying when I felt it was getting out of hand, I said, hey, y'all chill out. If you rewind this shit, y'all chill out. I gave you 2 warnings. I said, cool, all right, I don't know how to fucking mass mute motherfuckers, but I'm saying, okay, the first person I came to was Shauna. I said, okay, well, let me mute Shauna, and then he'll see that she's not talking so he can calm the fuck down. That's my way. He kept talking. And I said, she's not on the fucking panel anymore. So fair is fair.
That's how it is, man. It is hard to have 6 people up here because when I had all the people on my show, people got to arguing. It get to a point you don't know what to do. So sometimes people got to come on the show and think, man, I can't be talking like this. Tommy should have calmed down once you muted that woman.
But see, the thing about it is,
Tommy should have calmed down once you muted that girl.
When you're so involved with, let me get my point across. Cool, everybody can talk. Shit, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that don't agree with the perspectives that's been presented here. Cool, I got it. But if you rewind this, Tommy Sotomayor, and you listen to it, I've been fair and impartial throughout this whole thing on what everybody's done. But for you to say, okay, well, you're letting her talk. First of all, bro, listen, you screaming and you don't realize she's not even on the fucking panel anymore. I mean, goddamn, let's be real.
Let me tell you something.
He was quiet for a while.
Let me tell you something about Tommy too. See, Tommy got mad at me because I wasn't blocking people in the chat for him. And I'm like, bro, you ignore those people in the chat, bro. And that's what he do. He wanted you to block her, and that's what he gets mad about. Like, he wants you to cater to him sometimes. And I'm like, bro, it's got to be fair. If you're going to block her, then you got to block Tommy too. So you should have just blocked both of them so they calm down. He wanted you to block her because he felt that she started it.
No,
and that's how he is sometimes.
Wait, manly guys, hold on. Back the fuck up. Hold on. I said, okay, based on the screen that I have, everybody's in an order. Okay. For some reason, Shauna is at the top. So the first person I saw is the first person I fucking hit. Okay, if I could muted both of they fucking asses at the same time, I would have. I'm figuring you can't argue with yourself. So I muted one person and allowed the other person to motherfucking see, oh, well, I'm arguing with myself. Let me calm the fuck down. Which is why I said, calm down. Hey, that's fair.
Right,
now, I've been rocking with Shauna for a while over there on Labuto's channel, whatever. Much respect to Shauna. But I don't give a fuck about no allegations. That's not what this conversation is about. And I'm not going to do that to another person. But if she wants to address him, cool, she can address him. I'm not stopping her from addressing him, but I can stop the conversation from fucking moving forward. Like right now, I could be playing on the narrative of, let's talk about Tommy Sotomayor's rape allegations. I could do that. I could fucking do that and nothing could stop me. But I don't want to do that. That's not what this channel is about. It's about having the tough conversation for those people that want to have the tough conversation. But you ain't gonna disrespect me in the process, player. Period.
I agree. Bro, I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
and
I
should
apologize for changing the conversation to what it wasn't a rape allegation, it's abuse. But I apologize for that. But he's not going to get up here and attack me and think that I'm not going to air it out. I'm going to air out all your dirty laundry that I know. If you come up here and attack me, I'm going to air everything out that I've already been saying for years. Don't attack me. You can have a regular conversation. And you did come up here and try to like mock me. And so I said, I did say that. And that triggered you. You're triggered. But I'm not going to keep talking because he's going to keep saying that you're allowing me to talk. But that's all I have to say.
I mean, you can talk now. I mean, here's the thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, I said if people want to have a beef with this man, then have a beef. Let it be legitimate. Let it be over something real. And that's my whole, you know, that's what my stance has been this whole particular time. But this ain't the Tommy Sotomayor fucking bash show. This ain't the let's work. No, fuck that. This was Manly Gossip's review because I felt like the video that was done on him was bullshit. After seeing both sides of the story, and I'm doing this for him, but I'm also doing this for anybody who feels that people are doing videos on them and just trying to spin a narrative that doesn't exist. What she said about him didn't exist. He tried to intervene. He tried to control the situation, but he could not control it like she wanted him to do. So because he didn't do it like she wanted him to do, she then said those things that she said. And I didn't bash her. I didn't call her fat and ugly. I didn't do none of that. There's no need for that.
Right, right.
But anyway, fuck.
Yeah, that makes sense. You did the right thing.
But anyway, I want to ask you guys something, or whatever case may be. In regards to, you know, men and women, you know what I'm saying, having differences and not being able to communicate successfully. Who do you think needs to humble themselves? Do you think both parties need to humble themselves? Or what do you think that the issue with communication between men and women is?
We don't listen to one another.
I think
we want to be right no matter what sometimes. And yeah, that's what I think. Next.
I think it's a power thing too, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a power thing. Like Tommy said yesterday, he felt like women don't have that manly authority in their house. Is that true? Is the fact that a lot of women ain't used to a man's voice is why they can't communicate?
I think that could be it. I think when women grow up with just other women and they have to learn how to protect themselves, that we have a little toughness about ourselves that other races of women may not have. But it's because we have to have it, if that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, you know, when a woman comes up in a single home with no father and her kids, yeah, she has to have a different tough skin. But like Passion of Bliss was trying to say, women weren't made to be in those roles. But at the same time, if you go out here and have kids by a man who you knew wasn't going to be there in the first place, then you have to take on both roles of being the mother and the father. So I get why women are getting this type of tough skin and becoming the type of women that they are.
Right. And you know, every time a woman, just because she had a kid for a man, doesn't mean that she necessarily knew he wasn't going to be there. You know,
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Many
I agree.
things
They don't know that, but
yeah.
But in some cases they do. That's true. It ain't all. I mean, it's both people's fault. When you have kids, both people got to take care of them. But you do got to watch who you getting involved with too. You got to be, you know, pay attention to things.
Agreed. I think the generation that start the single parents, that Generation X, of course. Well, this was new, right? It was new back before the baby boomers and before the dad was always there, no matter what. And then here come this new generation where we creating single mothers. Now, the good thing is that the younger generation aren't doing that. They know better. They see what Generation X have done, and these younger women, they're not having the babies young anymore.
What thing I want to say here, a lot of the issues that we're having is because we're generalizing. When I hear you guys speak, you guys have to understand, you have to ask people questions to find out that person's story. A lot of times, you make generalizations about single mothers and who's in the home or who's not in the home. You never ask the question of the person that you're speaking to, how did you come up? What was your education? What was your background? What were your experiences? When you start asking people questions and tuning into who they are as an individual, then you're having a true dialogue. But when you're generalizing and you're putting stereotypes on other people, then you're not listening because you don't know where that person came from. You don't know their upbringing. They could be completely different than what we think is the norm. So I think it's important that we start asking people questions and listen to people as individuals and not as stereotypes or generalized people at all. When we do that, we're taking that person away from what we're talking about, and we start talking to a group of people. And when it comes to Black people, we shouldn't talk to a group, because if anything you learn from Tayor is that he is different from what we think Black people should be, or the opinions are different than what we think should be the norm. But he's a clear example as to why people like him are needed, because it shows us that there are people out there that think completely different from everybody else. And that's fine. We have to be able to accept that. Not everyone is going to be a pro-black or pro-black woman or misogynistic, whatever the case may be. We need to find out why Tommy is the way he is, so we understand people like him or him as an individual. And when we could do that, then we could start to have true dialogue and understand where people come from and why they are the way they are.
Okay.
I agree with you, bro.
I agree until he started talking about us trying to figure out what Tommy. Well, I don't think we was talking about Tommy, so I'm a little confused. But okay. But I do agree with you that we need to speak to individuals, different people, because I grew up with my mother and father, and I am a woman who had children with my husband. We're married 31 years. So, but I was able to answer the question because I understand our community. Now, some of us understand our community because we do talk to individuals and we do know what's going on out in our communities. Right? So, yes, I can answer the question that I answered with, because I understand and I know. So,
But let me ask you a question. When Joe Biden made that comment that there's no,
what the fuck is going on here, dude? Why are you asking me anything about some goddamn Joe Biden right now? Now, I don't know if you know who I am, but I'm not going to be the one.
Did I finish? Did I finish my comment?
I don't give a fuck about you being. Why are you talking about Joe Biden right now?
Did you let me finish my comment?
I know. Why would I? We're not talking about Joe Biden. Either get with the program or go the fuck about your business.
But see, this is exactly the problem.
No, there is no problem. The problem is you trying to bring a topic up that we're not talking about. Now, if you want to talk about what we're talking about, then finish your question. But if you're talking about, if you're trying to bring politics or anything like that in this, then go bye-bye.
Are you done?
Because I might be the female Tommy Sotomayor for your ass.
Are you done?
Okay. So stick to the topic.
Listen, as I was saying, when Joe Biden made a comment about
Pop,
again, you're gonna keep cutting me off.
I don't even know what this is. Yes, bye-bye.
Hey, tough love. I enjoy being on your show, man. I got some business to handle, man. I wanted to stay on longer, but it's something I gotta do, and it's getting to that time. You know, I'll probably do a live today or coming up soon. So you or anybody on this panel can come on my next live if y'all want to. But I enjoy being on here today.
Cool, man. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Hey, do me a favor and drop your information inside the chat room, man, or either post it in a private chat and I'll drop it. Either way you want to do it. Matter of fact, just drop it in the chat room. Just drop it in the chat room.
Yeah, I would love to.
You said drop what in the chat room?
Drop your link in the chat room, or at least the name of your channel in the chat room. I'll holler at you, man.
All right, I'll do that. I'll holler at you too, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, tough love.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
Yeah,
I don't know why
I want to finish my point real quick.
Tough love, are we talking about politics right now? Because if we are, then I guess I'll leave. But is that what?
Because this dude is not trying to box us in. We're not talking about politics.
Joe Biden
I'm making a comment that Joe Biden made.
You was asking a question. You wasn't making a comment. You wanted to know why. When you start something with why, that's a question.
I'm just
what?
Isn't that how you start a question, with the word why? Or isn't it, what the hell? You think you're speaking to dummies right now? What's going on?
How old are you?
I'm probably a little older than you are.
It don't matter how old she is, bro.
So here's the thing. You're mature enough to understand his work. You let someone speak. If you disagree, then you could go ahead and combat them if you want to.
Say what you got to say. Say what you got to say.
What I was going to say is this: when Joe Biden made a comment about Hispanics being the most diverse and African Americans, people were upset about that, right? And the reason being because when it comes to black people, we are diverse. We think differently. We're not the Borg. We're completely different people. We have different upbringings. We might have things in common, but we're not all the same. This is why I was pointing out, it's important that always ask questions about the person that you're find out who they are, and that's how you connect with people. You don't overgeneralize. That's the point I'm trying to make. It wasn't that big of a deal to have us drawn out as long as it did.
Your hold on. Your shit is going in and out, but I get the point that you're making, and I appreciate the perspective. Good shit. Got it. But it's not about her age or whatever case to be. I got respect for Bomb and everybody that didn't cammed up, and I appreciate it. But we not asking no women their age. It's not important. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He could have made that he could have made that position without even mentioning Joe Biden. You see what they do? Like there's many things he could have said without bringing him into it. But right now,
it was Joe Biden's words, so I had to bring up Joe Biden's words.
Oh my God! So he's the only one who ever suggested that black people might all think the same, huh? You couldn't think of no one else.
Well, I think what we do is I think we talk with starting. There's always starting points in conversations, things that we all assume that we know when we talk about the black community. So we do generalize a lot. That's just to start the conversation. But within the conversation, what happens is you start to find out that person's standards and morals and how they were raised, and that changes the narrative up a little bit. But a lot of times when you see black people, you automatically, depending on how they dress, their language, their accent, you automatically equate them to whatever you heard, and you generalize the situation. So even though it sounds great to say, let's look deeper and let's have a deeper conversation. He dropped off. It sounds great to have a deeper conversation, but normally that's how we greet people. We greet people and we generalize the situation until we learn the specifics.
Right. That's the society that we live in as a whole.
Definitely.
So Shanna, are you here, sis? Is it Shanna, right? Shauna, you here, sis?
Shauna,
yes, I'm here.
Over there.
Okay. So you feeling better?
No, I mean I felt fine the whole time. I'm not gonna allow him to attack me. That's just all to it.
I understand.
If he's gonna start the attacking, I'm going to say what I really want to say. That's just what it is. So
right. No, I understand. That's why I'm checking in with you, and trying to get you participate in what we're talking about, sis. You know what I'm saying? And I do want to say to Tough Love, thank you for having me, my brother.
Bomb, thanks for pulling up. If you want to restream this, feel free to restream. And I think it's some good conversation going on. So feel free to anybody that wants to restream can restream. I think it's a lot of great points been made. I think that the things that have happened inside the broadcast, it showcases what you need to do and what's not realistic for you to do. So I appreciate everybody camming up. I'm actually about to get out here too and hit this park, but thank you for everybody camming up. If you have channels, anything that you want to shout out, anything you have going on, I'm gonna fall back and let y'all do that at this point.
Shanna, do you have go ahead, my sister?
I just wanted to promote the channel Kevin and Sales 1. Come to the channel. He's having a show at I think 3:15. Kevin and Sales 1.
Say it again.
Thank you, Mary.
It's Kevin. Kevin
and Sales 1.
Kevin and Sales 1. So I'm gonna check it out. I just typed in the chat for anybody who want to just find me. Hey Sugar Shay, how you doing? Mainly Gossip and Ras Girl. Anyway, I'm gone because I'm one of them people who like shouting out at everybody. It's not even my goddamn channel. But y'all make sure to hit the thumbs up over here. Okay? Y'all wrong for that. Whoever hit them 3 down. Okay? Y'all wrong for that.
I think if goddamn, what his name? What the fuck his name is? Oh, Tommy. I think if Tommy Sotomayor takes the time to look at the entire broadcast versus where he came in at, I think he's going to say that, I was fair and impartial. But, disrespect is disrespect no matter if it's towards a man or a woman, and it should be tolerated and it should be mitigated. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. Tommy, if nothing else, he know how to make a show hot, baby. You know what I'm saying? It was hot for a moment, and the young lady was in it to win it too. So It's just what it is happening on YouTube. So no, I don't think nobody should take hard feelings to anything that happened. Anyway, I'll see y'all around. Thank you for having me.
Bye, Bob. Bye-bye.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of today's show? Did you think it was good? Did you think, you know what I'm saying, it lacked relevance? But again, you know what I'm saying, your perspective is always welcome over here. Hopefully when people come over here, they have tough skin and they're able to actually have a conversation. And it's important to hear people out and provide a certain level of understanding. This was not to bash anyone. This was not to blame or whatever the case may be. And it wasn't about name calling. So if anyone took offense to anything that was said on this show and they want to talk, then hey, feel free to reach out to me. My email is on the actual, it's marioj1 at gmail.com, or, you know, feel free to hit me up on here. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I appreciate you all. I understand that you have a lot of stuff going on in your life and that you're taking the time out to rock with me. And I love it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. I'm hoping that we're making a difference by just exploring different conversations and bringing it to the light and trying to bring men and women to a certain level of understanding. We may not all get along, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we need to work together. That's what this is about. I am not a part of the manosphere. I'm definitely not a part of the womansphere. I am tough love. I am Mario J. Until next time, adult up. Peace.